All right, we're gonna see how this transitions over real quick. We're gonna go. Let's enter in. Y'all can see us. Let's see what we do here. See if I make this happen.
Being shadow banned. Tortoise tonight. That was not a good one.
So I gotta take.
Hold on. Let's read some of these. I'll grab you in just a minute. Use your discernment. Do your own research. Thank you.
So where?
God wins. That's too easy.
Yeah, I didn't set this up right. Hang on.
Clearly,
sorry, guys.
Laugh out loud.
This is a very awkward. We're live right now, Eli. Just by the way, like we're live on our side.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to make sure we can bring them up
Trump card
on that side.
Fraud.
They've already had a lot of time, I guess, to spread some lies already. So I guess we'll see
and
how this goes.
To have some of their followers add their absolutely biased 2 cents, which is totally okay.
Love it.
Sword dance. Drip, drip, drip. Symbolism.
So, you know,
there's no hatred to any of their followers. If you're watching our stream, I mean, I see your comments. So, you know, let's put it all out there tonight.
What was this? This was episode 82 when we discussed what happened. 82.
Or was it 81? Remember we did the one thing?
Hell praised hell.
No, they're not in. Let's see. What episode? And like, you know, now we're just, you know, this is not a normal show. We didn't even get to do our intro. We didn't do nothing of that sort.
No, we completely accommodated this.
Well, that's fine. Yeah. You know, I guess when you're accused of something, you know, improperly, you know, I guess you gotta move on their behalf.
I almost allegedly hit a man on a bicycle speeding over here.
Really? Yeah. Is he okay?
Very, very close. Almost hit him.
Hang on, make sure they're not.
Want to go back full screen right quick?
I don't understand.
Hold on just a second.
Like,
hang on.
We're doing a double stream, so that's why it's all over the place. I love the white.
There's the bell. Hear ye, hear ye. Eli and Josh, what say you?
I mean, what say you? What say you?
Yeah, who exactly is on trial, by the way?
I'm prepared all day here to cross-examine any witness. I'm prepared to make sure all of the truths are out in front, and we will go over all the charges, all the allegations.
Yes, absolutely.
And we'll go from there. Judges, it's nice to meet you.
Hold on just a second. Let me see if I can get some cameras up through OBS Ninja.
See, this was a difficult part because when you pull up my camera, because I'm live, is going to show you, me, Eli, and you guys. So it is what it is.
I'll crop it.
Absolutely.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Awesome.
I'm going to send you a link to where you can just add your camera to it. Let me mute this.
OBS Ninja, Josh. Remember how I showed you to go to Ninja and create your camera?
But you would still get my output. It's going to be the same output because I'm live.
I'll crop it. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Do the way I showed you.
Or I can send you a link. Hold on just a second.
Just tell me where you're sending it so I can check it out.
It's in private chat on StreamYard.
Private chat on StreamYard. All right, hang on a second.
There it is. It starts with a VDO, VDO.ninja. But yeah, I'll crop it or move it or put a mask on.
This room is already claimed by someone else. Only the first person to join a room is assigned dictator. Refresh after the first director leaves to claim.
Dictator sounds about right.
What the fuck? Yeah, this is different than we looked at last time.
Hold on, I didn't send you. I didn't send you the invite link. I don't think.
Yeah, you sent me. I think you sent me your mode.
This is kangaroo court. Kangaroo court.
Already, this court is off to a bad start, but you know that's fine.
No way.
We're not here to judge.
No.
They're here to judge.
He's the judge.
Yeah.
I'm the judge.
Join room.
Well, actually, the jury is the chat. We're gonna run a poll, but
so I was just wondering, your chat is the jury, but when did we voir dire here and get to go over and choose who gets to be a jury or not? It seems like you guys just got to do that picking,
to ensure that it was impartial.
All right, it's kind of interesting.
No, it's absolutely not impartial. But
kind of sounds like
to your benefit, they hate Sage too, so.
I don't know.
Everybody.
Can I be fully transparent, Judge?
Let's see.
I was briefly in your chat there, and I saw some of the comments from some people that used to view us.
Is that working now?
I don't want to do any hearsay, though.
Yeah, I got it.
And can I exit StreamYard?
No. Stay with StreamYard for the audio, but you can just minimize this or mute it or whatever.
Okay.
And just leave it running in the background. I always mute it just in case.
Yeah,
But we use StreamYard for the audio, but this is better for the video.
Gotcha. Okay, you're muted.
Let me add you guys in.
Oh man, yeah, there's hate in that fucking jury, brother.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Pure hate.
I love I love hate that has no basis. I love no basis hate. I love no basis hate.
It's the same kind of joke I told you about the last time. Wow, what the fuck?
You gotta mute.
Yeah, that's not. That ain't me. Okay. Hang on.
Can I be heard here? Or?
I don't know. I muted them for a second because I want to make sure that's not me, but I don't have this audio on. StreamYard's off. Did they fix it? Let's see. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Fuck yeah. Okay. I knew it wasn't me.
Okay, let me crop you out right quick. Hold on just a second.
Hang on. I also have something pulled up for right now.
No. Don't need copyright strike.
Not yet?
No, I get money for my videos. I don't want to be struck.
Oh, this is detuned. This is slowed down. Oh, this is no fun already. We can't even use the People's Court theme.
That'll work. Okay, let me go back. Sorry, Chad. I'm getting the cameras
We'll
up
pull this
real
down
quick.
a little bit. Well, turn them. What up, everybody? On the stuck side of things, I'm not sure if y'all are aware what's going on.
2 viewers and 8 viewers, which is the reoccurring joke of the jury that is to judge us tonight.
Indubitably, I can't wait.
Yeah, no hate. I do appreciate the genuine and sincere shock by the people that have been mad cool with us from day one.
Burt brings up Cranston.
Let's not play. What's that?
Burt brings up Cranston.
Yeah, he would have been handy. He had some law.
Notice the bias on their side already. Notice how small we are on their screen and how equal and proper they are on our side of things. But that's what's going to happen, I suppose. That's what's going to happen.
I don't mind. I had a full work day at a liquor store for Cinco de Mayo.
It is Cinco de Drinko.
This ain't shit.
It is Cinco de Drinko.
All right, here you go.
Awesome.
Well, everybody, welcome Josh and Eli to the show. What's up, guys?
Yeah, what's up, man? What's going on?
Is
this officially beginning?
I think so. I think I have to. Okay. Well, you can't hear this, but trust me, I'm going bang bang.
Hang on, I got you.
There we go.
Will, hang on. I got you. You can hear this. There you go. You hear that? Gavel.
Dun dun dun. Thank you. We have begun.
No problem.
So, I guess who typically starts first, chat? Is it the plaintiff?
Your Honor,
they'd have to bring a complaint. So the plaintiff starts first. So, court is now in session.
Yeah, but we open with oral arguments.
That the defendants are already 2 hours late. That we had to send out bounty hunters for them to show up.
Your Honor, that's hearsay. Objection. This is already off to the races, I see.
Yeah, I just got back from work, so acclimating the best.
That I got was they completely forgot about this whole thing that they've been talking about numerous times.
Oh, whoa!
Nonsense.
One time that was true. Totally forgot about it. But also too, we told you after 9 p.m. So let's not beat around the bush and lie here. Let's keep on. We're in court now. Everything's under oath.
The truth is, let's stay with the truth. It's on our side for one.
They got to their stage.
Your Honor, 9 p.m. It is now 10:15 p.m. So they are.
That's fine. I got nothing wrong with that.
Technically, it's after 9, though.
I had gotten out of work at 9:30. I almost hit a man, allegedly, on my way here. So I hope I am forgiven by the court.
We have drone footage of that incident. I got it.
Yeah, we have the drone footage.
Yeah, Will was flying drone over.
We are in court today to prove that the defendants provided misinformation, and also one of the defendants.
You can't handle the truth.
Doesn't appear so.
Sorry, it is what it is,
Yeah.
What did you say? Oh, what was the second part? Say?
one of the defendant Eli basically prostituted himself in my chat on one of my shows.
Solicited himself? Is that the claim?
Yeah, absolutely.
You mean when my co-host was on the show and
wait a second.
Okay,
so how do you guys plead to the solicitation and the misinformation?
Well,
there you go.
Here's the thing, because we were originally agreed to such court because over what happened over the Sage comment and the Eli comment that happened on the show. Now we're getting word that this is about something else. So I'm already moving for a mistrial. I don't know what evidence you have, but we went through discovery and none of your evidence was shared with us. So anything that is shared right now, we've never seen it. So I moved for a mistrial.
Ooh. You've never seen the evidence?
No, I haven't. No. It's not that I haven't seen the evidence.
Seen the evidence, Sage?
They do have the evidence, and he can even
hard disagree, because what discovery is what evidence you have. I'm not sure what evidence you're talking about, but usually when one brings up evidence during discovery, they share said evidence. So I would love to, we didn't get that
during discovery during this first start of the trial where you guys didn't show up. So some of the discovery.
That's hearsay already. You're just kind of throwing words out there, but that's fine. We can keep going.
Do you have access to your phone records, Josh?
Do I have access to my phone records?
Yes.
I don't know, but I'm sure you do as you record all our phone calls.
Hey, hold on just a second. You guys spot for a minute because I got to piss.
Happens all the time.
So, are you going to piss right there like I did one time? Oh, my God. How do you just do that?
Not.
No, do you have access to your phone records?
What do you mean? By messenger, by phone logs, by messages. Yes, I got it all.
Perfect. Just so I know.
Yeah. I got all of the phone records. I have how long you and I spoke that one day while I was waiting to get inside the gym.
I've gotten jack shit.
You and Sage never had a phone call.
I've given every means to contact him. All I got was we're good, and then I got to send it to the judge, and that's pretty much it.
We'll wait for the judge. We'll wait for the judge.
Okay.
I am a prostitute, but I was not prostituting myself or ourself. But by all means, frame it as you wish.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, really. Truly.
I guess we will see the evidence
We
never saw during discovery.
I ribbed on the fact that you were there and I was not. I mentioned that I introduced myself to people, but oh boy, no, I can't engage with their people, their jury. That's cool. I get that.
Well, I think it will be revealed soon that we will understand how different moderators work.
Yeah, no. The moderators. My compliments to the moderators. It's a couple of the others that have been mighty sour.
Because we're so green to this, we never assigned our moderators with any duties that actually made sense, such as what I'm sure they're going to bring forth to the table, which is honestly a beautiful idea. But we are so green to this, we are unaware that
I just finished a 10-hour work shift, got straight here.
I'm moved to have refreshments.
Oh yeah, I'm down. Whew.
We're already over here.
I don't know where you guys left off at, but you can find some solace in the fact that my chat hates everybody. I train them that way, and I like to keep their guard up.
That's
True.
what's up.
100%. For the longest time, they hated me. Probably still
hate you.
Yeah, exactly. So
I hate you guys right now because I'm jealous that you guys have the cool white hair. I didn't.
Yeah, we have a dress code here. I mean, I'm gonna waive it this time, but next time I don't know if we're gonna allow you in the court. Okay.
Typical court style. Don't tell you what's required, but get mad at you for not showing up with what's required. No, I've been to court before. This ain't my first court rodeo, guys.
Bangladesh.
Yeah.
Think you would have
thrown out for holes in my jeans, like the size of like a pencil eraser. So it happens. It's part of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready, Your Honor.
Oh yeah. I guess I'm ready. What are we going for first? Was it the solicitation?
Chat? I think I'd like to call Josh to the stand, basically.
Okay.
Coming.
Josh.
Actually, for the record, would you both please state your name?
I swear to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth. My name is Joshua Borsick, born October 10th, 1987.
I am the truth now. Eli
Fauci?
here.
Dr. Fauci?
Yes, I am science, but I'm also truth. Eli here, present, born September 22nd, 1984. Thank you very much.
Perfect. Wow, they're youngsters. All right, so
Did you guys submit the stool samples?
We did. Did you receive them?
Yeah, I received something in a cup. Okay, we can move on.
we can move on.
Did you receive the
I
request?
think I need to first call Josh Middle to the stand, and then I'll call Eli Middle second.
Coming up.
Mm.
Boom.
You guys are both married. You can't. Spousal protection doesn't work here.
Boom.
He beats me, Judge.
What's up? What's up, Josh? Josh here.
I can crop you back.
How you doing?
In regards, since we're already late there, I'm going to kind of move forward past the early stages of this and go right into the thing. So on your show, let's see here. On my show was April 26th. Tuesday, April 26th that you were on my show.
Okay.
Correct?
I don't have the dates in front of me, but I would assume you would have no reason to lie about that Tuesday date. So I would assume, yes, that's probably correct.
And then your shows are misnumbered.
Incorrect.
You have 280s.
Incorrect. We have 80 and 81. You're probably not seeing the one after that. So no, incorrect. Hearsay, improper truths. That's 81 and 80.
Can you wait? I'm going to review the play on the field. I think that's what they say. Hold on.
Dude, my headphones just came back on.
I can just go to their channel right quick. You have 80 and 81.
Correct.
Oh, I see. 80 Juan. 80 Juan.
So I would like an apology, please. I would like an apology, please. That is not mislabeled.
80. Gotcha. All right. So on 80.
I didn't hear an apology.
I didn't hear an apology either. It's interesting.
On 80, you have the about 1 minute and 31 1 hour and 31 minutes in.
Yep.
Is when Christina called into your show. Correct?
The time frame I'm unaware because I have not studied that. But again, I'm going to assume you have it in front of you and you are and assume that you have the correct timestamp. So I will agree with you as far as I know.
Can you play that, Your Honor?
I think we got it. Hold on.
Please pull it up.
I'm sure. Okay, this is it. Hour 30, right?
Hour 30
minutes approximately.
1 hour 30 minutes.
1 hour 30 minutes. Got you.
Here we go. Please observe the monitor.
Thank you very much, and thank you for watching the show. We hope to hear from you again.
Okay, bye-bye.
Lori, real quick.
What?
I just
And exposing
that got spicy.
wasn't
Like, I know we're going to get shit on. We're going to
is that cut up?
hardcore shit on.
Yeah,
I
we
already
didn't handle
expect it.
properly.
We didn't, cut the snake.
But we also
head
weren't
up.
expecting it to we got,
Civility and an apology,
Oh, by the way, I'll watch you guys on StreamYard because my noise gate will cut you guys off while this is playing. I won't be able to hear you, but you can raise your hand or something.
Heard.
So we don't just cancel people. Like, that's not our go-to.
It did come across pretty mean though. Like
It's fucking hardcore rough, bro. Yeah. All right,
Okay,
I think we got a very eager Brandy. And yes, Kenneth, I like my novels, by God. People are saying no volume.
Guess who?
The jury is saying they cannot
Guess
hear.
who is this? Christian? Is this Christonia?
Oh wait, okay, they
Oh,
can now.
wow. So close.
Oh, it's Christina.
No, they.
He can't hear.
Listen, you set us up for that because you said guess who.
I
so,
recognized
sorry.
your voice immediately.
Yes, we knew who it was. We're just joking. How are you, sir?
What?
Miss. Jesus.
No,
said
you.
sir.
I'm talking to you.
You fucking weirdo. How are you, Christina?
Did you call me a sir?
No, I'm talking to Eli. I was talking to Eli. Don't listen to me.
Oh, jeez. I was gonna.
I had it muted until Christina come on just for I didn't know who that other person was.
Okay.
Say long time no talk, and then you referenced me as a sir.
I'm 3 sheets to the wind right now, so you can't.
He's
hold me
running
accountable.
on fumes right
you know,
now.
A lot of us are 3 sheets to the wind. That's no excuse.
A little bit.
Ooh, do you?
No, listen. I just wanted to let you guys know it's been a while, but
It has.
congrats on all your milestones, and
Thank you. Huh?
you guys are doing great.
Is this like an amends kind of thing?
No. She's actually been supporting
I
us
know
from
she
the back.
has.
Like, yeah, I've seen you in our recent shows, and I thank you for that. And I did reach out, and I'm terrible at following up. That hasn't changed. And
Yeah. I don't even fucking hold my breath because I'd be 6 feet under right now.
as many people are, because that's how I roll.
Yeah. I don't even know why you even bother. If you don't follow up.
Well,
what's
I'm
the
going.
point?
Yeah, he
I'm
does.
going
He
to.
does.
I just reached you today, but all right. First, I want to give you an opportunity to say anything.
No, there's just no point. I don't even want to hear your
Oh,
shit.
all right. I want to say, is there anything?
Not wrong, Christine.
Is there anything you'd like to say? Because I have a question that you might say, nah, I don't feel like answering, which will be fine. But we haven't even got to that point.
I don't know. I've been very bound to answer a lot of things lately. What is your question?
Okay. I noticed on one of those panel channels, some shit went down where I had commented, what the fuck is, all right. And apparently you have like, you have a number of people that are just not digging you right now. What the fuck is going on?
I think that was a joke though, because the word.
No, it's not. No, it's not a joke. I will do it without dropping names. But yeah, I had a run-in with a specific person who y'all are familiar with. And just, shit went sour, and it, we did not agree.
Right.
You just bleeped out entirely. We did not.
Christina?
Are you there? Are you with us? I think she has passed on.
Well, the connection's still there. Christina, I hear. Hello?
I heard her.
She might have. I bet you Bluetooth picked it up.
Did I do something?
There you go. Now you're back.
You're back now.
I don't know. We just lost you.
Yeah.
Do you got Bluetooth?
Oh.
Maybe Bluetooth.
No, I don't have Bluetooth. No.
Oh.
I don't know what the last thing you heard was, but
Nothing.
Just like you had somebody that we know. You guys couldn't agree to disagree.
well, yeah, someone that you guys know with a bigger channel came on my panel one day, and we just didn't see eye to eye. And I just told this person how I felt about them, and all of his little groupies just decided to start being a bunch of fucking internet children and harass me and say nasty things, which is fine because, keyboard warriors will always be keyboard warriors, and that's fine.
Oh wow, I didn't even know any of this. I'm interested after the show. Maybe message us and tell me who it was. But
I'd like to respectfully.
I mean that's fine. I mean, I don't mind. I mean, I can.
Sage, are we looking for a certain spot? Are we watching it all, or should I stop somewhere?
That's pretty good right there. They know the rest basically, but that's pretty good.
Yeah.
My first question is, Josh,
please.
You knew nothing at all. Is your statement that you knew nothing at all of the phone call of the panel with me and Christina on it?
Wait, real quick before you answer, I did ask the chat, should we just dismiss the case? They actually answered with a resounding 61% no. Proceed. So
Well, they are a little biased towards you guys, but that's fine. I digress. Sage, go ahead, finish your question.
Yeah. So you knew nothing of the panel that I was on with Christina, correct? At all.
Prior to this conversation, I as I told you on a phone call, and as actually you brought up to me 10 days prior to this, you said you had an issue with Christina. I never even watched that panel show. But, there was an issue brought up about her being a moderator, and you said you had an issue with one of the moderators.
Right.
I actually never heard from her necessarily about her incident with you. But in reference to what she was talking about, do notice that Eli's question was one of those panel shows and not her panel show, because Christina does a panel show. So it would be very us to not specify her panel show when she's on the phone. So we were actually speaking on a different panel show.
You didn't know. Did you know that I would prior to when that statement come out? Did you know that I went on a panel show with her and there was an issue?
Honestly, from you first. Yes, from you first, I did, because you had brought it up to me about 10 days prior. Again, with you saying, you had an issue with one of the moderators. I asked you brought up Christina. So yes, I did know that.
You watched the video, correct?
Your video?
Right. 11 days prior,
no.
when we had the phone conversation, you watched the video, correct?
Did not. Never saw the video.
Did you get a link to the video or anything?
I'm sure I got a link to the video, but I never watched the video.
When we had the conversation and I sent you the link and I asked you to watch it, you decided not to watch it.
Well, I didn't decide to. I probably, that kind of implies that I made it in a decision not to watch it. It probably just got pushed to the wayside because of, stuff going on. I do have a 9-to-5 job and stuff like that. But no, I didn't actively not watch the video. I definitely heard what you said. And I believe you and I even had a conversation about Christina and stuff like that. And just like, sometimes there's been some other drama coming up, and I said, it is what it is. It does seem like a lot of this stuff does reoccur with her. Yeah.
Yeah. So on April 15th, her show aired, At April 15th at 9 o'clock, I texted you. Then I called you. And then I sent you the link to the show and asked you to please watch it.
The court does recognize that you're very annoying when you're trying to get a hold of someone. Like when you're trying to get a hold of me.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Okay. So at Tuesday, April. Oh, wait, hang on. Let's go. Thursday, April 14th. You sent me a YouTube link. Friday, April 15th. You text me. You watch it at 2:17. I did respond. I will be shortly. I never did. You said then later that night, hey. Then you said, hey, you got a second? I said, yo, you got a sec? I said, yeah, getting ready to record in a few, but yeah, man, what up? And then I believe you sent me the link again, and I just, I never saw it. I never saw it.
Perfect. So to me, if I ask, do I ask you to do a lot? We really don't conversate a lot, except for Tuesdays. Hey, here's the link, right?
Yeah, I mean, you didn't really ask. You just kind of asked me if I watch it. You didn't say me. You didn't say, "Hey, can you watch it?" You just asked me if I watched it, and I no.
In the phone call, I said, "Hey, can you watch this?" That's why I sent you the link.
Do you have that phone call recorded? Because I don't know if I did say. I didn't know if I said yes, I will watch it or not. But I guarantee you, I probably did because I wanted to. When people send me stuff, I want to watch it. It's just sometimes I do get caught up. That's my fault.
If I ask you to watch it, I say, hey, there could be a problem. I don't want to start the conversation. I don't want to start. I don't record all my phone calls, just so you know. So if you keep saying that, I don't have this recorded. Nothing's going to come up in regards to recording the phone calls. I record certain ones, but not all of them.
Heard.
So the conversation that I basically had was, hey, is this going to be a problem cause a ruckus between you and Eli? Yeah. And this is what happened. And then I said, hey, here's the link. Can you watch this for me? Or I wouldn't have sent the link.
Well, I remember the conversation pretty vividly. And I said, no, it's not going to cause an issue between him and I because, this person isn't necessarily part of the show. This is just kind of like one of our fans, one of the moderators that, that chooses to come and hang out. But at the end of the day, it was a moderator. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really affect us on the emotional level, so to speak, on the personal level. Maybe Eli. I can't speak for Eli.
Right. So, but either way, I sent the link, and I'm 100% sure you said, yeah, I'll watch it, because most likely you were going to watch it anyways, because like you said, you were going to want to watch it.
I did say I will be shortly, 100%. I did say I will be watching it shortly.
Okay.
And then I said, and then you sent it again, and I didn't respond to that one. But then the next night was Monday, and we did go live on your.
Right. Okay, so I at least sent the information to you and said, hey, check this out. I had no knowledge that you wouldn't have done that for me, just to make sure we were cool.
Right, but even if I did watch it, to me, you and I would still be cool no matter the spat you had with her. It doesn't affect you and I, at least in my eyes. When
she brought up the conversation on the phone, when she called into your channel, she said someone bigger than you, and you even thought to yourself, well, that's not Jester.
Yep,
that's not the person we wanted on the show, because you guys don't mention names, so you leave it open for interpretation, and then this is what happens. Right. So basically, it wasn't Jester. You knew it wasn't Jester. But if you would have watched,
no, that's hearsay. I definitely thought it was Jester because as we had a conversation earlier in that day, Eli and I had watched the Jester video where Jester rage quit. He usually does like a 3-hour stream, and it's just kind of like this panel show. But he raged quit.
I don't know what that video. What's the Jester video?
There's a Jester video that he rage quit, in which these guys also know him. So they thought they were talking about the Jester video when Christina came on and basically played him, in my opinion, and basically brought up my channel. So once they were played by Christina, that she mentioned a channel bigger than them, you even said, well, that's weird because Jester's not bigger than us. You guys are bigger than Jester, right?
Yeah, not by much, but yeah, we are. Yep.
Okay, so at that point, you knew it wasn't Jester in that phone conversation,
right?
Correct.
And then my next conversation was text me off air because I'd like to know who it was.
Correct. And you followed up with that and asked her, correct, and found out?
No, negative. She never responded to me after that. Let me pull it up. I will.
Eli also wanted to know who it was, correct?
Well,
and did Eli follow up anything? Did Eli find out who it was?
if you're talking about in the moment, we were both very intrigued, most definitely.
Sure.
I got a actually, yeah, no, like on my Facebook, I have a conversation. I have a message from her to watch a movie on April 13th. And guess what? On April 13th, I said, yeah, I'm going to watch it. I never watched it because I fucking make those empty promises sometimes. Then
Gotcha.
on April 27th is the next message when she was like, if you don't want me on the channel, you know, this is because of that. So yeah, there's a reoccurring theme here, and I suck.
Did anybody reach out to her after the show?
Which one? After the Jester show or after our show we did?
After that show that she came on and brought me up, basically.
I believe Eli did, yeah.
Eli did.
No, false.
Did you reach out to her?
False.
Oh, you raised your hand to talk.
Yes.
Can we? So I only kind of commented because, hang on, I'll show you what. Eli, do what you did again. Yeah, I thought he raised his hand to say, yes, I reached out to her, but he's raising his hand to speak, but we're on one camera.
May I clarify for this moment, or is this just Josh?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, I can open it up, but she did text me and asked, do you have 5 minutes for a friend? This is when I was driving home. And
when did she contact you?
Shortly after the show, and when I left, by the time I was in my vehicle heading home.
Yeah.
And to which so she responded, you got 5 minutes for a friend? I said, yeah, sure. And then I ended up going to the bar, and I said, via text, I spontaneously went to the bar, sorry, which I can pull up while you guys have your court jury thing.
No, this is our court. This is everyone's
This is
court.
our damn court.
How dare you?
Sorry.
Court.
This is the
Give
people's
power to the people.
Doom.
Yeah, so-
There you go. I like that version.
So on your next show, you stated that you had absolutely no idea about the situation prior to.
Oh, can I state when I did learn of your situation? The
Sure.
situation? I learned it when you accused me of staging the phone call.
Ooh.
I did watch the video I believe you intended Josh to watch because he sent it to me. I watched it in its entirety. One of Will's breakdowns.
I sent it to you the day after
Yes.
this all went
After
down.
I said-
Not when
Sorry.
Sage originally sent it to me.
No, not right. It
I
was,
sent it to you when I finally watched
It was
the
the
video.
morning of the accusation, to which I told you, like, what the F? And you said, dude, Will did a whole breakdown about this, and I watched the entire thing and became a big fan of cold beer.
We had no idea that.
Original
Yeah.
Josh
Hold on. Goddamn, Sage, can I not bask in glory for a minute?
I've actually
Gloss
been
over this?
watching a lot of your stuff recently. I love what you're doing with.
Excellent.
May I mention a name?
Stop kissing ass right now. We're in court, sir.
I love what you're doing with the whole Phil scenario. I've been following that quite diligently. So, all right,
Pedophile.
move it. Yeah. All right, moving on.
You go on, Sage. I guess. Do you have any compliments to make, or keep going?
Are we good with the leg humping? All right. So basically, Josh never informed you that I sent him a link to watch for the situation. I would assume that since you guys I asked if this was going to be a big deal, and I asked, hey, I want to make sure that this is not going to be a problem. And he knew that you dated Christina.
Yes.
Wouldn't you think that Josh would have informed you of the possible situation?
Honestly, like he said, I don't think it would have had an impact. I know we dated, but this was the midst of a falling out. Like, I hadn't spoken to her. I did falsely say in your chat I didn't speak to her for 6 months. That was actually 2 months. Go ahead, Josh.
No, Sage just said this is not going to be a big problem. And are you referring to that initial conversation when you, Sage, reached out to me and I said, no, this will be fine?
And said, please watch this video.
Right, yeah, which I did not watch the video. I apologize.
It blew me off.
I didn't blow you off. I mean, we can go through our text messages and see how many times I respond. It is a pattern on watching things, but on communicating with you, Sage, I feel it's unfair to say I blew you off because most times I'm pretty adamant about getting back to you and, responding. So I do think that's unfair, but go on. I'm sorry.
To watch one video for me. Got it. Perfect.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
suck. I apologize. Yeah, you're right.
The other problem I have here is my chat and my video was Tuesday the 26th before your show.
Yes. Yeah, I do the double show on Tuesdays with you, and then I go to my show on Tuesday.
Oh, my chat.
Hold on just a second. Eli, you said you dated Christina,
I did, yes.
and all that revenge porn you sent me. You don't want me to play that now on the stream?
Oh, that dude, that well, I don't know what you're talking about. That's a hearsay, Judge. How dare you?
Okay, we can move along. It's personal consumption, I guess. Okay.
We were going to first do this trial, and the reason, Eli, I was actually on the Christina and a bunch were on the phone, and she basically was asking what y'all had to do to stop this. She came to your running aid to make me not do this court originally. And she said she was, for how do we make this stop? And I said maybe she should come out and apologize. And
hold on.
I have some feelings about that.
Context. Chat. So someone just asked about, can we talk about moist? That's going to be explained in a different section, I believe, when we're talking about the chat log and shit. So that'll be explained in a minute, I think.
Can I make a comment real quick too?
Yeah, Josh.
Earlier, maybe 15 shows ago, Eli and I had an issue with a lot of people on Christina's panel. We had an issue with Christina where our opinions were challenged and people did not like those opinions being challenged. And we had a lot of people leave and stuff like that. So there is prior things going on with her panel and people who watch her show that were essentially that migrated to her channel from our show. So just bear that all in mind, that there was a prior thing we dealt with her where she got uncomfortable when we spoke about
religion.
Well, not just that, but when we spoke about, she didn't like to be criticized publicly while having a public YouTube channel. And one of the things we told her was duh, that's going to happen when you put yourself out there. And I'm not trying to be cruel to Christina if she's listening, but we've spoken about this. So
yeah, once you're online, you gotta kind of open yourself out for online criticism.
Exactly. And your guys' panel, when you guys joined that panel, as soon as an opinion was shared that went against their status quo, it turned into a shit show.
Right.
So that was one of the reasons. Now, Eli, we've talked before, correct?
Yeah, actually, I had forgotten until I was trying to reach out to you.
You guys spoke first. Eli and Sage actually
wait. This is a new love triangle. What is this, Sage?
That's the part where Eli was saying that he had no way to get a hold of me. He's never talked to me. He never spoke to me at all. That was all a lie.
No. Whoa. Hold on here. Okay, so I had reached out to you in the past, and yeah, we briefly spoke.
You said you didn't. Was that the truth, or is this? So one of them's got to be a lie, right? Because you remember you said you've never spoke to me.
So then right? Yeah. Sorry, I didn't let you finish. If you want to repeat yourself.
Never spoke to me in any way, and nobody. How can somebody judge you who's never spoke with you?
Oh, I mean, do you really consider that speaking? That we had 3 text messages. They're still there, and so when I found your number through your page and messaged you, that's when I discovered we had messaged one another 3 times. That's 3 sentences between 2 individuals. What is this that we know each other thing?
I consider I've never spoken with anyone. Meaning I've never texted anyone. I've never had communication with anyone as never having communication with them.
How much time passed since I had initially when we reached?
The word never is the key word here. I have never had communication with Donald Trump.
It had a long enough time.
Right? The never part. So is that a lie or is that the truth?
I was unaware that we had spoken prior. If you would like to frame that as a lie, all well and good. However, I did make it very clear that we could have contacted one another and hashed it out like adults, and you chose to not respond. You did say good, and you said then, oh, we're all good, and then you went to, I'll forward it to the judge. That's all the respect, or whatever you want to call it, you gave me. You let me fester on my day off over the accusation, which is still completely unsubstantiated, and you're wrong, and I don't expect an apology, but you were wrong.
My statement was this seemed planned.
Yeah,
Did it not seem hang on. The word seem, did it not seem like a planned phone call? Knowing everything and looking back at it, knowing everything that you should have known from what I've sent to Josh.
Should have known. Who dictates should have?
Did it not seem like a planned phone call?
Hey, I want to interrupt badgering the witness because Josh raised his hands politely. Josh,
He's in the dark. I didn't see him.
I'm gonna now I'm on the spot and I forget what I was saying. No, I do think what Sage is saying is correct because in that moment, Eli and I had just watched that panel show with Jeremy the Jester where he had rage quit.
Yeah, the night before we went on. I mean, the night of going on.
Yeah, we watched it
it was fresh.
10 minutes Richard prior before this. We were like, oh, we're gonna watch it, and so fresh in our minds was like, oh my God, we're gonna lead her into talking about Jeremy the Jester. You are right. It did seem like we knew what we were gonna ask, but
No, you actually did, but she led you to me. So actually had when she called in, you had a plan.
Negative,
we had a plan.
Negative hearsay. There was no plan. When she called in, an impromptu plan, yes, was formulated to then maybe bring up Jeremy the Jester, 100%.
That was the plan, was to learn about Jeremy the Jester's rage quit.
When you say plan, it does seem like Richard prior to the show.
Wait a second. We just established that once she called in, you now had a plan for her. Yes or no? Yes or no?
I don't
know.
I'm confused by your semantics, but I will go with you and say yes. We had then a plan to talk about the panel show we just watched, which was Jeremy the Jester.
Jeremy, not Sage.
Okay.
Crap. Yes. So you had a plan.
Right. To talk about Jeremy the Jester. Right.
Correct. But since you guys don't drop names and you leave it open for interpretation, she walked you into me.
Incorrect, because the initial plan.
The word wait.
Yes.
So
WEIGHT.
Correct. That plan
heavyweight
she walked into seemed like a plan for that to walk into me, because it was a plan on your end and she was talking about me. So my statement to you in that chat was, this seemed like a planned phone call. How was that statement wrong?
The phone call was not planned. We did not know
Let's pull up that comment real quick, because I never saw the word seemed. I didn't see that it seemed like a planned phone call. I more saw definitive saying this was planned. But again, I'd like to clarify, when you use the word plan, it does sound like you're implying that we planned this out before in the phone call. But
the guest caller seemed to be a setup call. Seemed. Now, I might not have spelled it right.
So you guys, wait. You guys were, so when she called in, you thought, oh, this is the perfect time to talk about the Jester situation.
Correct.
That's
so
where
she was talking about Sage.
Yep.
Well, she did okie doke us, but we didn't know she was going to okie doke us, and I don't think that's necessarily it didn't blindside us. But again, this was almost at that time 11 12 days Richard prior, and it kind of was, nobody had talked about it before. After the day it happened, it kind of fell to the wayside, at least for me. So we had just watched the Jeremy the Jester panel, and it was 43 minutes long when it's normally like 3 hours and 1,000 minutes long, where they're just like,
Quick question. So rather than when I put that statement in there, rather go back and look and say, holy crap. Yeah, actually, this does seem like this was set up on him, because this is what she talked about. You immediately jumped to slander.
Who?
Eli.
Well, okay. Can I ask you a question, Sage? Because when Christina called our show and said some things about misinformation about you, how did you respond? Because it seems to be that she said some incorrect things about you, and you responded with appropriately, but you accused Eli of something, and he responded appropriately. So it almost seems like this, like it's the same thing happening to both of y'all.
Regardless of the cement.
Hang on, let's Sage.
Mm-hmm. Do you not understand this question? The statement I put in the chat is, hey, Eli, that guess who caller seemed to be a setup call. where you knew what she was going to say when she called in.
Right.
Huh.
Do you not see the implication of that? And do you not see everyone who's a fan of you who jumped on that? Because a lot of people agreed with you. And by all means, they should have, because as we've pointed out, it did seem planned because we were expecting a Jeremy the Jester conversation.
I want to ask, when you
they're
say
called the piranhas, by the way.
When you say seemed, did you mean like it seemed that way to everyone else, or it seemed that way to you, or like I just want to, because I have the comment in front of me. I read it, and your viewers also agreed. So I guess it went beyond seeming anything, because I was guilty before proven innocent.
Well, hey Eli, before you become all victim status here, the video you both just agreed that it did seem that way. You agreed. So now you're gonna be the victim?
Well, because we're conceding 50%. You know, we're not conceding 100%. We're saying, yeah, of course you're right because of the information you're speaking on. But it's also 50% you being in the wrong.
Sage, I was the accused party. Okay, I don't care what I look like, but was I not the accused party? And was it not false?
Eli.
The only plan was to learn about the Jeremy the Jester. Jeremy the Jester.
Thank you. The court recognized 50% concession. Go ahead.
All right. So then let me do this. My show before this, I'd like to show the chat of my show before this event happened, which gave me more insight to a possibility that this could be a setup call. Can we roll that, chat?
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
How somebody basically prostituted their way through my chat.
Yeah, I'd love to see what is considered prostitution.
Solicitation.
I thought I was having a grand old time and supporting my co-host, but all well and good. I've been. I think it's honorable to be considered a prostitute.
I grabbed the wrong one.
While he's doing this, was there any statements in the chat that you retracted?
Any statements in the chat that I retracted, that I removed?
Yeah, did you remove any statements is what he's asking.
Maybe one, maybe, yeah.
Do you remember what that is?
No idea. Go ahead, show me.
If it was something in regards to somebody else not going live at the same time, would that refresh your memory?
Yeah, do whatever you, please.
No,
present all evidence.
He's kind of like asking, like, do you recall deleting a message that kind of was saying, oh, the reason why some people aren't getting viewers is because somebody else goes on at this time.
Yeah.
We'll saw that one.
Sure, yeah. Pull it. Pull the tail of the tape.
No, I'm asking that one because Will saw that one.
Yeah, he's asking, do you remember saying something like that?
Yeah, something vaguely. My memory, not well, but
I'd like for you to give your explanation before because I don't want to lead you into giving you an answer. So if there's anything else you want to say on that, I'd like to just comment on probably Eli's vibe on that comment, but I don't want to then allow him to use that comment to kind of distort his comment on that. No offense. I'm just
no, it's all well and good. I had made a joke that Josh was there and I wasn't able to be there because of the time, because I have to work.
That's not it.
That's not it. No. Okay.
Next question, real quick before we start. Oh, you're just going to show the chat. That'll work. Do you remember what my show is about?
Can we answer that question real quick before we go to the next question?
Not you. Eli, do you remember what my show was about?
You were playing some video, I think, regarding, I saw black and white footage. This was the Asians. There's something with the
Sage has got a point.
Yeah. Oh, I was more into chatting and supporting.
Exactly. Real quick, do you know that a lot of times when I put my Tuesday videos together, I do a lot of research and I have a point to get across and I want to show people things, and it's extremely important that the show that I'm putting on, people pay attention to that.
Yeah, I do. I do
a lot of research into my shows.
Yeah, no, I do offer respect to that. It was actually brought to my attention recently watching your
respect. Roll the respect for me, Judge.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Okay, so I guess respect in the present, not in the past.
I would just at this point just kind of hold your peace because it ain't gonna go real well. Just.
Here we go.
I just want to show you our research we do for the show too. I do research just to show.
No,
I'm
absolutely.
going off a complete memory here.
I feel I think the end point of this is spot on. I agree with it. I do think you meant no harm, Eli, but I do think in totality the point is a good point.
Yeah,
I would like to say that you came in under stuck in the middle, and people thought you were Josh.
Oh, that was not my intention.
Josh's stuck in the middle is moderated so that he can drop links and help me.
Yeah, I thought I was helping my co-host and show.
No, being a moderator on my channel has a specific task, and they do specific things.
I wasn't aware of the rules to the game.
I never told him
I'm
that.
guilty of that.
Hang on, then you should not have come in under a moderated.
He didn't know we were modded.
I didn't know. I didn't know. I mean, I saw the blue.
Oh, you did.
So I'll give you. I'll own up to that.
Okay.
Let's roll with some of the stuff that he rolls, because he does all kinds of stuff in here. All kinds of stuff in here.
Yeah, as one does in the chat.
No, you run. Okay. Let me tell you what. Let's roll. Just roll. And my mods were confused. So once he gets started, I got pictures if you just want to go with the pictures.
I mean, it's rolling. I mean, I got like 6 times speed. But
it's coming.
It's going on.
You see the video, because it's some of the stuff too is when the video starts to go. So I don't.
Yeah. It was during a black and white.
I can see the video.
Clip.
Yes.
All right.
I'm flipping ahead right now.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Once he gets rolling, it's like, holy crap.
I need some beans.
Sage's got a lot of comments. Look at this. Is like a little.
I hope at the very least, like some of the support I showed to the channel. But yeah, no, I went in not knowing of any of the rules. I just went in. That's it.
You went in blind, and that's half my fault. I will take. I'll take
let me own it all. He wants to assassinate
because before
my
I was modded. Well, I mean,
listen, stop this right now. Stop right now. Eli, what I need you to understand is I'm not assassinating your character. What I'm doing is protecting my channel and the work that I put in. So what I don't want you to do is please don't be the victim card here. I'm legitimately showing you what you did in my chat during one of my shows. And my mods couldn't time you out. So please don't turn this around as me assassinating your character. When you start to go, you're going to start to see that if I did this in your chat, I would expect you to call me on the phone and say, don't ever come to my show again.
That's not what happened.
It kind of happened in the comments.
But also
on our page.
I mean, look, do you not consider the accusation you made to be character assassination, even though it seemed, and you never, no apology for that. But okay, yes, play this and I own up to it.
I'm sorry, I missed that part. Go ahead again.
No apology for your.
Before that, do you not consider
the accusation to be character assassination?
Which accusation? The one that I said it seemed to be?
Yes, emphasis on all of that. And
English language, and we have a problem with the word seemed.
I don't want to get hung up on semantics, but a lot of people also assume that from your comment.
Yes, I was not the only one.
You hold some power, Sage. Let's not beat around the bush here. So
other people brought it to my attention.
Right. And then when you notice that nobody else had commented that until you commented that. Granted, yes, they did bring it to your attention. Sorry, I stuck at talking, but only under your comment did they agree with you. Nobody else brought up that accusation.
So I don't get to ask in a comment that this seems to be a setup call.
I think it could have been done a little bit more professionally between you and us.
How should it have been phrased? How should it have been phrased?
How would you have liked that comment to have been
I would have
phrased?
rathered it been asked privately with a little candor, a little courtesy, professionalism.
But that's not how it goes.
I get it. We're all public, so be it. And, I wish we could have also spoken, regardless of her coming to my aid, as you phrase it.
I don't think it could have been asked any better way, to be honest with you.
I think my intention to have gone to court then should have been...
Wait a second. I'm confused. You guys light people up nonstop. Right? You light people up on your show. You do drama. You hold things. And then when I stop this for a sec. Stop for 1 sec. Stop that chat. When I ask, this seems to be a setup. That's supposed to be all behind the scenes. So I'm kind of confused. Either you guys are out there or you're not. Pick a side.
Well, I'm confused because you just said we do drama and we light people up. So with those type of accusations, can you bring any evidence to who we light up and who we do drama with?
Well, you light up like politicians and
yeah, so do you. We all do. We all pick up.
That we don't.
Right.
But if you were to put on my comment page, hey, this seemed like a call, I wouldn't say, oh my God, I can't believe you said that. That's a character assassination.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I would like to add, you have a larger following than us. So I felt that it had a little stronger merit when you're not attacking, I don't mean to phrase it that way, accusing up-and-comers and making us look bad.
Up-and-comers. I understand, but what I put a comment in your comment section.
Right. And he did chat.
I just want to say, I think this is going really well, guys.
Yeah. You know what? I understand, and it, like I said, I believe the chat I believe the jury understands my point. You guys can roll on. So, in regards to the comments, do you know how many times you dropped your link during the middle of my show? Do you? Hang on, let me finish. I'm just going to rifle because I'm not going to make them watch all the comments. Do you know how in the middle of my show, right when I started my video, you told them to check your show out after my show? You did a test run that you said, I wonder if I can text to talk my link in here. Yeah. You dropped your chat so many times in my chat, like begging for people to rush over there. My mods do that. At the end of the show, we will say, hey, go check out this, go check out this. You also started to talk about Christina on my show before she called into your show in my chat.
Because people are saying probably moist.
Correct.
And I would like to let Eli know.
Again, I did not know the rules.
Right. And the only time I ever dropped the stuck in the middle link, I literally shared the bot link first. I would share the donate to Will. I would let people know, hey, make sure you like and share this episode. And then the stuck in the middle link, and then like whoever the guest was on, and then number 4, number 5 in that row real quick would be stuck in the middle. So I never just shared us first.
Quick question. I was going to be a guest on the screen today, but Josh forgot to ask, and Sage, LOL, which is no big deal. I'll get the rest tonight. Is that a true statement that you were going to be on a guest? Because I never got the memo.
It was something that I had requested Josh ask you about, and I
was going to be a guest. I think we have a problem with the English language. I was going to be a guest on that screen today, but Josh forgot to ask. Meaning, if Josh would have asked, I would have said yes.
I was assuming and hoping so. You could have said no, of course.
That's not a true statement.
Pardon?
That's not a true statement. You are lying in my chat.
What am I? Oh, that I was going to be. I had asked Josh a couple of times. He said he would ask you. He failed to ask.
This is where we have a problem. We have a problem with the English language, Eli.
I guess because you assumed you'd be a guest.
Yes, I did assume. I presumed that all was well and good, and I could have been on the show.
Wait a second. Hold on. Just for clarification, Eli, you're of Jewish descent?
Ish.
Jewish and Colombian.
Okay, so Sage, we're going to have to make a record that English is actually his second language, right behind shekels. Okay?
So he speaks in money.
Problem is that what you're saying, Judge?
But Sage, if you had no intention of allowing me to guest, I was unaware, and
the issue, the problem is don't say you were going to be, but you didn't ask. Like, you have authority over my channel.
No, I do not. And right.
But that's again. Here's the statement you put in.
Yes, correct.
And again, this is one of them. This is the type of stuff that was rifling through my chat continuously. Then you talked about Christina, and then Christina calls into your show and talks about me. So here I am, you talking about Christina in my chat hours before she called into your show. So to me, if I were to ask you in your chat, It seemed to be a setup call because, one, you talked about Christina in my show during my show. Then she calls into your show. And then she talks about me on your show. And you weren't on my show, which you were obviously upset that you weren't on my show. And you dated her. So to me, there just seems to be a lot of coincidences in regards to the Christina situation.
So if you
Christina could have set you up and called you, and I do believe that you did not know. I do believe that she called you and set you guys up with that phone call that you did not know she was going to call in.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead and continue.
Keep rolling through this. If you just let this chat roll, you drop your link continuously.
Again, I did not know the rules. Okay,
I
didn't know it was going to be such a bad look.
The only issue that I personally have is I think it's all kind of funny, and it doesn't bother me in any way. But I think most people know, if they've ever been to like a YouTube live stream, that you couldn't drop your link 30 times in 10 minutes. People are going to be like, "Why the fuck you shilling your show, dude? We're watching a show." That's the only. I understand you didn't know rules about this or that.
Perfectly honest.
Generally, most people would say, "Hey, stop dropping your fucking link. God damn, I'm on a show."
I do. In hindsight, I do wish I would have been told that what I was doing was too much.
It's proper etiquette going to somebody's channel, dude.
I've never experienced this level of the podcast.
A little history for Eli too. To be on Eli's side, literally, every customer he speaks with, he's like, "Hey, sign up to our channel." He's Jewish. He's trying to get what he can out of everybody.
I'm Jubian, man.
Yeah.
But
the issue is that
but seriously, It's not only you where he's trying to plug his stuff. I just would like to make that clear, because I don't want to also just all gang up on Eli because he's my brother here, and I have to defend him a little bit. But you're right, the plugging is too much. But also too, we've steered into pandering for views. We've done he dropped Mentos in Diet Coke and drank it. We've done pander for views challenge show.
Carolina Reaper peppers.
You're right. I just want to give context. That's all.
Listen, I think we're missing the proper point here. The point is it's not your channel. You can drop Mentos on your channel. I don't care.
That point is very, very crisp and clear. You can play. I'll say I did 60 drops, and I did wrong. I've never been to a podcast as large as yours either. I did not know. Large. Well, okay. Well, whatever the case, man. I'm just saying I've never or had a wrench and been in a chat and having the responsibility. I just did not know.
If I could,
that's all. I did not know.
What would you be willing to do for a wrench?
Nothing, to be honest.
What would you do for a wrench?
Okay, me neither. I wasn't offering.
No. I don't have the chats pulled up on here.
Unless you drop a penny on the floor.
But I would like to also point up some of the chats on this side. Indy says, to be fair, Eli does that everywhere. Burt Gummer, all this going. Burt Gummer says, this is Sage's fault. He let a breach of security in on his own chat. Now he will take responsibility. Steve Lewis says those are fighting words over Christina.
The problem,
and there is one thing I'd like to add, but Sage, I heard you start first.
Wait a second. Whose channel is stuck in the middles?
Whose channel is it? Both of ours.
I was told it was Josh. It was yours.
No, I pay for premium
on that one.
I pay for the premium, so we can watch things on Stuck in the Middle. But I've told you before, Stuck in the Middle.
It wouldn't matter if he said otherwise. I mean, I know what the truth is.
Whose bank account does it go to?
Right now, I've set it up for mine.
And it pays for itself in terms of.
Well, not right now, because we haven't hit the $100 threshold. So soon, once you hit that $100, maybe we'll get some money.
Yeah.
Josh's
Excuse me?
Channel.
No, it's
Josh's bank account. It's Josh's channel.
It's our show.
It's your show, Josh's channel.
In terms of because money goes into his account?
I love you, man, but this is both of our channels.
They breach the security part?
Yeah, because he came in under Stuck in the Middle. He came in under a modded thing that was not.
I never told Sage Eli had access to Stuck in the Middle, and I didn't even think of bringing that up. You know what I mean? It didn't even cross my mind. So Sage, I take responsibility for that too. So
and I take responsibility for my part.
About time.
About time. I feel a little bit the same on this side of the screen too, my man. But
So basically,
Are you sorry for making a chat?
in the middle?
Are you sorry for making that comment about Eli on our comment section?
no, he's gonna defend his perception.
Right. That it seemed to be a setup call.
But it was wrong. But it was wrong.
No, yeah, but do you
But
acknowledge
you're
that
wrong.
after us talking?
You did not set that call up. Yes, 100%. She set you up.
Fine, yeah.
I disagree that she set me up, man.
I
100%
disagree. I
did.
don't know if she did or not. So
I'll bet you 100% she did. The fact that she watched my channel, you were talking about her in my channel. Then that night she called into your channel out of the blue, and she hasn't spoken to you in how long? And the first person she brought up was me.
She had appeared in the chat for 4 episodes prior that one. So it wasn't so out of the blue to me that she had called. And this is not an attack on you, Sage. Please let me finish this one part. I do want to comment. I appreciate that you have fans and followers and supporters, but I do see when they, and maybe, yes, she has definitely brought some of this upon herself, but I've seen what I will consider some harassment.
as she did before with the whole religion thing and getting
But she, the way she kicked people
You've
out
only
of the
been doing
chat.
some harassment. Let's step that up to multiple harassment. Okay.
So let me ask you a quick question before you go into this, because that ain't going to win the jury. They're harassing you by also believing that it seemed to be a setup call, because it did seem to be one, right? You guys admit that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. It did seem to be one.
But remember what we're talking about. It did seem to be a setup call in the sense that we knew
we had a goal to find out about
when she called. We had saw the jester.
Yeah, that was
video
that
before.
was the goal. If you want to
set
call
up
it a setup.
in that sense, not set up
When
Richard prior to the call.
Sorry.
You never corrected it and actually call. And because you guys don't call out names, you let people just assume.
Okay.
You didn't say this was a.
We do call out names. We do
Sometimes.
call out names. It
Sometimes.
depends what we're talking about. But
So the chat that came over for me, it did seem like it was a setup call to them too.
right.
So what you're saying is because they argued and saw the same thing that I saw, they harassed you?
No, that's not what I said.
Yeah, but did they?
Christina's channel.
Yeah, no. I'm saying that with all due respect to you and your followers, regardless of how they go about supporting you, I have seen what I believe to be harassment of Christina. But I also understand that blow up the video that I watched that Josh was supposed to, she earned some of that.
Okay. Well, the thing is there is a call that is recorded.
Yeah.
He basically stated, how do we make this stop? And we both came to the agreement that she could start by making an apology, because what truly started this, we didn't do.
Yeah, I'd like to add, I disagreed with how you were handled on the panel show.
Did she make an apology video? Do you know?
No, I don't think she will.
She did not.
No, correct.
Okay. So I believe the only reason she did that was for me to not do the video and call her out last Thursday.
Oh.
That was the only reason she did that. And then when I backed off, she just, I'm not going to make an apology. I did what I needed to do.
Huh. I wish I knew all of this.
Yeah. So that was basically the phone conversation that was made. And now that, I assumed she was going to come out and make one. She didn't. But in my opinion, she set you up with that phone call. Then at the next point, she basically came out and said, okay, how do we make this stop? Because I don't want Sage coming after me on DDP and lighting me up, because she truly has an issue calling me out, and I'm not sending anybody anywhere. They just go. Just go.
May I ask, are you aware of some of the content of the, I don't know if I should call it the harassment, but some of the stuff that was said, that if there were ever a line, like some of your people did cross it.
That's not Sage's.
It is not your fault. It's not your fault.
Good.
But like talking about, like family stuff, man.
No. Let me ask you a question.
Go on, of course.
She said that her children were attacked. I asked her to just prove it. Just show me. I will fix it. She said when she gets time, she will go ahead and do that.
Okay, fair enough. I did not
I've
know
watched
that.
the video 4 times and I can't find the comment that she was. So she brought it up while I was covering the show. And I was like, no one's talking about your family. We don't do kids here because I have a child with special needs. So like one thing I won't do is kids.
Okay, fair
And I was like, nobody's talking about your kids here. Where? And then she disappeared for like an hour in the show.
Fair enough.
Now, hang on. Now, I went back and added up the amount of time that she spent live streaming, not looking for that proof, and it's 27 hours.
20.
Holy shit.
So 27 hours she was able to, it's actually more, but I just said I'm rounding up. I'm rounding down. Screw this. It's actually more. So for 27 hours, she had time to live stream, but she didn't have time to find proof that somebody spoke about her kids. Now, I told her on the phone call, if somebody spoke about my kids like that, I would be up at, and she's like, well, I'm a single mom. I'm like, dude, I run 3 channels, a full-time job, and take care of my wife. But if somebody talked about my kid, I'd be up at 1:00 in the morning finding that. I would make time, but she has 27 hours to live stream away from her kids, but she doesn't have time to prove that people actually talked about that actually mentioned her kids.
That's a whole slew of information I had no idea about. Okay.
So I've asked her several times for proof. Like that's basically the only place we don't go in our chat. You can't just say anything that'll get me banned on YouTube, and we don't do kids. Like I don't like even if I'm talking shit about like Phil and his kids come on, we just skip over it. We don't do kids.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, you know, literally, I made a video called Stuck in the Middle is the Devil, and I took all Bobby Boucher clips because after this one episode, when myself and Eli spoke about religion, people had called in and we disagreed with their opinion. Yeah. They were all from that panel.
It didn't go well.
And they all unsubscribed. So I steered into it, and over all the mama's voice, when she says, you know, blank is the devil, I just said, stuck in the middle is the devil. And I had like 3 different clips of this girl, this person calling stuck in the middle is the devil to exemplify like all these people that just left because we were talking about, religion. So there has been these miscommunications and or just like difference of opinions that just can't seem to be solved that resort from this panel.
It's when it
is what it is because they put themselves on there.
But credit to the ones that stick around despite our differences. Always.
Can I ask a question right quick?
I love them.
Please do.
So when you said, no offense to Sage, but his fans, some of it went too far. Did you see people going too far, or were you told people went too far?
What I saw, I would not constitute as too far. So I would have to say it is the latter. It's what I was told.
Again.
That's what usually happens on my channel.
I mean, I've gotten some nasty swipes from like 2 members that, of course, since I only have 8 viewers, I remember their names, but otherwise, nothing that crossed the line. No, and nothing that I saw.
Right. So in the other conversation, like I said, I asked her the same thing, and all I asked her to do was prove it. And I said, this is why we have problems, because you say stuff and then you can't, and then you don't prove it. And this is not what we do here. I say somebody's name when I talk about them, and I prove it. I back it up with evidence. If I can't, I don't say it. But if I told her, if she's going to say it, then she just has to show me. Just show me. And she says, well, when I get time. Well, you've had 27 hours of live streaming right now with no proof. Since the time it happened, well, she's actually has more now because she's done more videos, because I think I added that up last week. So now she has, let's say, 30 hours of live streaming, but she doesn't have time to find somebody who's attacking her kids. I'm going to say that's a bad mom. Bad mom.
But now you're attacking the kids again, just with that comment.
By saying
I'm not attacking the kids.
No, but he's saying bad mother. But
I'm having some fun here.
Levity, I suppose.
Yeah. Sorry.
At that point, that would be submitted. That would be something that I would be like, no problem, Sage. I'll get it right to you. Because if it was, I would bring it to that person's attention and be like, dude, don't do that. You're wrong. You're wrong to attack. If it was actually an attack on the kids, I would be the first to go live and say, this is bullcrap. If it legitimately was.
I see your
Yeah,
point
I've
there.
had to stop the show and tell people that we don't do kids because we had
Ew.
somebody come on and attack my kid one time and say, like, when we lost our house and stuff. My kids used to have a part on my show, and the only reason we don't now is because I'm like in the van. But like a viewer from another channel is like, "Oh, I can't believe he brings on his retarded kid to grift money."
Wow.
Like really fucked up shit.
Wow.
Like, so we don't do kids at all.
Right.
So you
And then,
so
like,
you would take those comments
you
out
get
of the
one
chat.
warning if you didn't know for some reason, and then I have to ban people. Like I'm not getting in the middle of that.
And for me, like I said, she would have legitimately had me on her side to go to talk to that person if it would have been at her kids.
And
To me, I'm sorry if you're going to say that, or if it really did happen and you're not, I'm sorry that you're a bad mom. I don't know what to tell you.
because I know her personally, I'm not agreeing that she's a bad mother. I think she's a lovely mother.
I
she
do-
perhaps doesn't, but I understand.
You got to see that side of
I understand the statement,
As
and
we
I
do
just wanted
when-
to say, for my part, this is the only thing that I feel I truly owe an apology for is what I did on your show. I find it to be disrespectful. Had I known anything that I should have known, I wouldn't have done what I had done. So
I'm gonna
I
give-
do
I'm gonna give
apologize
a
for
little
that.
Into YouTube etiquette. Don't spam somebody's chat if you've got a wrench.
Yeah,
Going forward, now no.
Yeah, no. Going forward,
Anywhere and anybody.
depends on the show, because there's other shows that are a little bit more friendly.
panel shows.
Panel shows,
Panel
sure,
shows,
yeah,
like I kind of make this distinction to Eli a lot, and I'm being honest with you. Like some
Heads
people,
up, after that, I can't help them.
some people want us to do like a certain kind of show. We're like, no, we like doing what we do.
Yes.
And so on those type of panel shows, it is in that vibe, it is in that element where everybody's just kind of talking, everybody's just kind of plugging their own thing and like doing their thing. But that's not kind of as Sage does. We bring up specific topics and we like to talk about it. We may not have been as adamant about keeping the chat on topic, but we were ignorant to that idea that there could be people in there that kind of help, not regulate, but just help the conversation move in the right direction, as opposed to somebody
Distractions.
well, like as mods do. They ban people who come in and they ban the sex bots. They help get rid of messages that are maybe are very negative, stuff like that.
I fully have a grasp of this.
Yeah.
I
I command the sex box, by the way.
That's you do that,
I thought commend.
son of a bitch.
Well, Your Honor, rest my case.
Well, see, it sounds like you guys reached a little bit of neutral ground, but I've already loaded the dueling pistols, so
Hell yes.
I don't know. There's no way to unload them.
Even when slapping was fashionable, after you slapped a man, you took outside and you fucking shot each other. Charlie Murphy, love you. God rest Charlie Murphy.
Where do we stand?
Now what do we do? It's their turn, right?
Well, just curious. Like, Sage,
I think we all kind of did our turn.
yeah,
but
I mean, how do you with the whole accusation? I suppose your stance is that you had perceived it in a way where I think it was nearly impossible for you to perceive it any other way, based on the context that I now have in totality. So I get it. It's just, Sorry, go ahead.
Do I believe that it was a setup call in regards to for me? No, I don't. Now, but at the time that I left the comment, I did.
Yeah, you
Of course.
you entertained it. And
Yeah, all I had to go back and do is, like I said, is say, no, we actually were trying to set it up against Jester, and it didn't work out.
Right. You're right. Yeah, for sure. It would have been that easy, but had
I know that show.
Had we known it would evolve to this, sometimes, as you do point out, we don't like to name names. We don't.
Can I
there have
also
been times
mention
that we beat around the bush.
I've been hit with a libel and slander.
Well,
Remember with Eli's expose?
We've done a few exposés, like we do Stuck at Night, and then before Stuck at Night, we did one show every week, just under Stuck in the Middle, and Eli would do Eli's exposés, and
I helped put a fucking pedophile away.
Yeah.
Woot.
Somebody made a few legal actions
documents.
towards Eli because he named names.
Because I
and
put him out there very,
we
very
learned
publicly.
that we could kind of, depending on what the conversation was, we could beat around the bush without people trying to say we slandered them or something like that. But in hindsight, had we had what would have fallen apart now, we would have gotten to what we were trying to get to. But as you pointed out, as soon as she brought up the idea that there was more subscribers than you have, that really kind of changed the game, and we were taken back, man.
I did not. Oh shit! I'm gonna address this publicly since this is what we're here to do. I have just gotten a text from the party we've spoken about the most. She will never speak to me again. I did not allow anybody to say anything. It was said I defended you to the best of my ability in terms of knowing that you're a good mother.
In terms of the truth.
But, in terms of everything he phrased, what can I say to that? So, Christina...
it's all in regards to a public YouTube channel.
That's all I got.
When you put yourself out there...
I'm cut off. But that's
the issue is that if you're gonna say don't go, that somebody went after the kids, and I'm a mom, and somebody went after my kids, and the person that says bring it to me and I'll handle it, bring that to me and I will legitimately handle it, says that, and you say, well, as soon as I get time, then I'll do it, and no big deal. Then you've just let your kids open. You see what I'm saying? You've just given an opportunity. It would have been handled, but it would have been handled.
And it's allowing there this time to sit there where this accusation was made about you, Sage, that's completely unfounded, that you never said any of this. So like if this information was said, why is it so difficult? Why do you need X amount of time to bring said information up? You should bring it up right away. When you're in public, you can get public accusations, and I don't think, unfortunately, this person understands that completely yet.
I am willing to protect your kids. I would have called the person and handled the situation. And that's what I said. Just bring me the proof and I will protect your kids. I will tell them to stop. I will make sure it doesn't happen. I'll bring it to Will and show Will. And she's like, well, when I get time. What mother does that?
How do you believe people, though? People you never met on the internet, you know what I mean? Like, to play devil's advocate, like, how do you know that's what would happen? I'm not,
accusation that this happened. All you have, how we shut people up? We show proof.
Hell yeah. And we tell the truth.
Yeah. Transparency, truth.
Proof. And then and even if I didn't, she would have shut me up. She would have been like, she would have shut Will up. But she didn't.
So I think we found mutual ground that accusations suck. I don't dig
Unfounded accusations suck, and they could cause a snowball effect that nobody wants to be a part of, because it just gets ugly. It just gets wet, ugly, and cold.
Right.
Snowballs.
And then she played, like I said, here she had somebody on her side that was going to come and handle this situation. And rather than do that, she wants to play the victim. I don't know what to tell you. I got nothing for you.
Yeah.
So be it.
Your Honor, I rest my case. Take it to the jury.
Yeah, let's hang on. Let me
So like, I don't personally have anything against her. The reason I covered her show was because like I went in there and said them fighting words, and she's like, trolls, ban everybody, ban them now. And I was like, what is going on? This is crazy. But like she spoke to Sage. She had an out, right? Like Sage was like, well, why don't you just fucking apologize for calling everybody trolls and throwing them under the bus? And she's like, okay, I will. And then we're just sitting here looking at her saying, fuck y'all are pieces of shit. Like, sorry, Cantina. Go ahead, Josh.
No, I would like to say that through Sage, I know you, and for you to do a whole dedicated video, like I almost knew exactly when I saw your breakdown what was about to transpire, because us on this side of the show, Stuck in the Middle, we went through that with that panel. I'm not saying that's right or wrong. You guys can make that decision. But I do acknowledge the idea that you put yourself out there on somewhere public, and you have, quote unquote, dissenting opinions that you get frustrated at. It's just not, it's not a good look, like that's not what, it's a panel show. You're supposed to be there for, is it a panel show or an echo chamber? So as soon as I saw that show, like there was a lot of flashbacks that I had to our interaction with that panel show and just with a lot of those people watching our show because we spoke on religion. It is what it is. I'm not trying to throw anybody under the bus. People know who they are. We had people leave our channel, we don't have a lot of viewers, but we had some loyal viewers and about 6 left because we stated our opinion on religion,
which is a big deal as your advocates continue to, and not by your control, they continue to say on our side of the chat, there's no, hey, we're a smaller channel. It's okay.
Dude, I don't care how much we suck. I don't care how much we suck. To me,
we suck good.
That's besides the point. That's besides the point. But what is the point is that people kind of made a fuss about our opinion. Yeah. And a lot of the people that made this fuss about our opinion are advocates of free speech. And they went and honestly, that's what they should have done. If they don't want to hear us, they block us. But then to, leave our channel and to kind of have, conversation behind our back without kind of talking to us about it, which we have fucking open phone lines. We say, give us a call, talk to us. Yeah. We want to be interactive.
Don't surrender your voice.
Those people, kind of turned their back on us. Some kind of came back because they kind of heard our side of things and weren't fed some misinformation, which did happen. Because some people kind of tune out right away when they hear something they don't want, and then they get filled in by the rest. So I don't know. I'm just saying I understand where you guys, Sage and Will, came from during that panel. Looking back at it now, because we experienced it too. We did, and that's why I made that "Stuck in the Middle's the Devil" video.
No, I think, like I said, I think you guys have a good channel. You guys have, a good thing going on. And I think what I wanted to do with this, and I know it got a little heated, and I apologize for getting the heated aspect of it. But what I wanted to do is say, look, there are times that I think this side of we have is something that is very hard to find on YouTube, and that's loyalty. We have a lot of loyalty and it's something that is extremely hard to find here. So when things, somebody, make statements or stuff like that, people are going to bring it to me, or they're going to bring it to Will, or they're going to show this stuff. And it's one of those things that if you correct it, or if I say, hey, can you watch this video because I think this is going to be a problem, it's because I think this is going to be a problem. You know what I'm saying? If it's not, I'll be like, dude, no big deal. I know better. But what happened? It was a problem. She did make it a problem. I knew she was going to make it a problem. That's why I wanted you to watch the video. Don't be passing notes to each other. No, anyway.
Don't worry about that.
Dating. Anyways.
Check yes or no. Do you love me?
Yeah. So basically, it's one of those things that you guys do have potential to do stuff and things like that. But like I said, one of the things with the chat, like I said,
that's what the note says. It says let's do a topic or two after this.
Yeah,
that's all.
That's all.
Sorry.
Spam in the chat pisses people off, especially when they're doing shows like mine without asking and making sure that it's okay or things like that. But and the other aspect is when things get, all confusing because this person's talking about this and this person's talking about this, and it doesn't get straightened out by you guys as the hosts of the shows, this stuff like this happens. But I knew this was going to happen with her. That's why I sent you that link. And hence, here we are.
Well, I'm the one that watched it, ironically enough.
The first link that I sent to Josh.
Yeah, and I'm the one that didn't watch it. And apparently I have a problem, and I'm here to say my name is Joshua Borsick, and I don't watch videos that are sent to me. And I apologize.
Guys, I know this is like a serious topic, and you guys are making up, and gonna, I don't know, kiss or whatever. But I did poll the chat, and I said, should we find Eli a new boyfriend now that Christina's left? And it was 83% yes. So there you go, Eli. We're on your side.
Okay.
Did you say new boyfriend?
Yep, new boyfriend.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, good. Yeah, let's get it done. Let's get her done. At least I got something out of the deal. Yeah.
Hell yeah, I can't wait. Oh man.
Okay, well.
So I just want to say know what the poll now.
How do you end this? What's the verdict? We have to leave with again, I moved for a mistrial because a lot of this information that was a part of Discovery was never brought to our attention. So that's where I stand.
You didn't watch it.
What?
It was you just didn't watch it.
No. All those messages and all those pictures you took, you never forwarded to me. You never forwarded my lawyer. My lawyer never knew you were going to bring those messages up, which is again as part of Discovery. So I moved for a mistrial. I feel like we can all win here, but
phone? The messages that were on your phone?
What messages were on my phone? Please tell me.
The ones with
The
the links.
The link to the show?
That has okay. So that's like me messaging you. Well, actually, this is verbatim. I just message you a video. I don't tell you where to look in the video. I don't tell you what references are appropriate of the video. I just message you the video. When in actuality, you're being more specific about certain chats that happen in said video, which is where discovery would come into play because you have specific examples from that video.
Let me see. I got a donation.
Yeah, cool. You set them up.
That's what's up. What's up?
Banana paid $10 tithes into the cult. Props to Stuck in the Middle for coming to court. Great
Thank
show,
you.
everyone.
Thank you, Dr. J Bananas.
Dr.
Thank you,
J.
Dr. J. Banana.
He's bananas.
He's a good guy. You guys have good people in your group.
Moist. That's all I'll say. Moist.
Yori wants to send you to Gitmo.
Who? Which one? Us or Eli or me? Which one?
Yeah, he'll have to do the chat and figure it out.
Okay.
Yori wanted to call us that night, and we killed the lines apparently. So
Really?
I did stipulate, anytime, just let us know in the chat. Boom. Done deal.
You are
Interesting. We have a Google
Neither one of
Voice
you
and
guys
only.
have Australian descent, do you? Yori would be a handful then.
Oh, we do.
She's
We have
really-
one
really
loyal
biased against
listener.
Australian people.
Oh yeah, we got an.
Oh, we have one loyal listener from Australia who loves to call, and we appreciate him.
Sent us like packages.
Yeah,
and
dude,
gifts and shit.
I got an ACD hat from we all got ACDC hats and shirts from him. Dude, I love Ricardo. Shout out Ricardo. What's up? What's up?
Here's just two
Hello,
things
love.
I want to
Is that
say
how that goes?
That's nice and pretty as a bow. Sage,
Okay.
I did watch your trucker episode and I fucking loved it. Okay, that was the first Sage official episode that I watched. And Cold Beer, you already know I'm a fan. You kind of had me. I like your style. Done deal. Bribing the judge. Bribing the judge.
Eli loves exposés.
Yeah,
so
you
he's-
kind of you're tapping into something that you're
His name is
inspiring me,
E.
man. The fire is alive. But yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
Guilty, not guilty. Life will go on.
Boom,
I-
boom.
Also, we can all agree Sage sounds pretty pressed about it.
free press by what?
Oh,
About
I mean,
everything,
listen, wait.
Sage. You come off like a dick.
No, hang on.
You literally told me when we started this, I'm not going to be a dick.
I'm coming out in Sage's defense
That's
here
impossible.
because when somebody comes out and kind of says negative about your name, you get upset and you want to defend that. And just as happened with I think it's a perfect example of both parties like having 100% being in the right to be like, whoa, hold up, what the F is going on? But I think now, once both parties know the full story, we can be like, oh, okay, okay. Now it makes more sense. I don't find Sage too abrasive. I think he was spot on with his accusations.
he looks.
I will say
abrasive.
that. No, he looks fucking
Abrasive. That I had
amazing.
a witness in the beginning, but besides that, they're not hostile. And I do hope,
I'll stop it.
So after that, like I said, I have no problem with him. Like I said, this was all. Most of this was for fun, but of course, he came out as a hostile witness.
I'm having so much fun. right
I
now.
needed a tax write-off for this wig. I'm just going to be honest with you. That's the only reason I'm here.
Oh, and Will, I need to clarify your term "felted." I took it as like, oh yeah, you feel me, bro. That
Yeah,
was
what does that mean?
Josh looked it up in Urban Dictionary. He's like, oh, that meant you went broke, bro. So which is it?
Yeah, so it started as a poker term.
Oh,
so like
shit.
when you
I
lose
knew
all your
it.
chips, there's like felt, nothing but felt. But it means like
No.
because those people would generally be mad. It means mad as fuck now, like to like younger people. Like,
Will,
Oh,
are
you're
you
mad at the internet? You're just
damn.
mad for no reason.
Damn.
Are you familiar with the Jerky Boys?
The Jerky Boys.
Yes.
I jerk both of my boys once a day.
Damn. Well, one of the Jerky Boys does Rosine. Rosine likes balloons, and she calls and she's like, I liked it, that shit. I slapped it, that shit right off the table. And I was like, well, maybe he was like, I felt it, that shit. Like he felt it. Like,
Yeah, all right.
So,
My heart's.
that's
This is the
where I
most
was.
broken my heart's been throughout the night.
But
So,
now we
all
know the
right.
truth. You went broke.
Damn.
Yeah, he felt it.
All right.
It did start with poker. Like they take all your chips and all you're left with is green felt on the table.
Yeah. No. As pointed out, I'm gonna drown my sorrows tonight. Thank you.
It's Cinco de Drinko, right, guys?
Absolutely.
I knew about the lost chips. I didn't know that they've made it into just being angry at the world.
Apparently, that's my tattoo.
Ah.
I thought you just meant he lost all his chips, basically.
That's what yeah. That's
I
what
would have said he lost all his marbles.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
Ooh.
Damn.
That's a Travis Trainwreck. Guys, thanks for coming on. I had fun.
We had fun the first time, had fun the second time.
Yeah.
And I think that
Now you gotta wait.
Yeah.
Money. Chart Kroger.
Shark Kroger paid $10 tithes into the cult. I want to put it on the record that I did in fact call independent Many United a dumb bitch and cunt.
Oh boy. Yeah, they've been having it out
There
on.
we go. That is settled. Independent Mini United. I don't personally know who this person is, but they're always in chat cheering me. Well, they're oft in chat cheering me on, and then oft in other people's chat saying, "I hate what they do over there. They're mean." I don't know.
she came out to chat with a thing with Christina also, and she was trying to say something, and I'm like, I don't even, I can't remember what her point was.
It's just like your guys' chat, right? You know, like sometimes you don't control people, and like sometimes, you know, like
She came on the panel with me. I don't know what her point was in the panel.
can I just say that like through text, everything's gets lost.
Yeah,
So
tone,
Charcar could have sent you. She could have been saying you are such a cunt, but in an endearing way. That was like it's an endearing.
Yeah.
Indy, I love you.
I
I'm
call my
joking.
wife an
We do
endearing
love
cunt
you,
all the time.
Dude, did you see my episode from
That
last
you beat
week?
the fuck out of your old lady.
You saw that,
You
right?
called it a gunshot, bro. I totally
Yeah. And then the following episode, I had her come on with an ace bandage and an
I was
arm
telling
sling.
Sage, the sling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I made sure she said everything is okay, and I told her to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we don't know if that's fake, but it
What?
would have been better if you did it in a wife beater.
Yeah, this is true.
No, I did it as a wife beater.
There you
know
go.
what I'm talking
Ooh,
about. Boom, boom, boom,
bazinga.
boom, boom.
All right, guys, you want to cut it here? I'm willing to say good night. I got work in the morning, just like Josh. And like you,
guys are
gentlemen.
good. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. I'm still running a poll, but you guys are good. I'll send you the whatever your penalty is.
Yeah, feel
So,
free.
yeah, please. Yeah. I mean, if I go for a mistrial, but
No, they want blood.
If the jury wants blood, then we give them blood. That's what we do.
So be it.
You want to just give him the results of the trial now?
Let's do it.
Oh, he left.
Oh, so, dude, Will is fucking out.
Damn. He's
Sage,
one-
well, you're still on because we got StreamYard on, so you know you can fucking bounce too if you want to. But
Yeah, man.
I appreciate
I'm
you.
glad you gave us the time to hash this out. To
it
any
was
degree
fun.
here.
I had fun.
Yeah.
You guys, like I said, and this was just kind of getting it all out, going back and forth and stuff like that. But there was, like I said, there was a lot of, and when it came down to it, it was Christina.
There's some real shit we had to hash out. So
Yeah,
thank you.
All right,
And
man.
I hope to be on your show Tuesday.
There he is. Back.
Oh shit, Will's back.
And with zero sense of entitlement, I don't care when I'm on your show. It's okay if I'm never on your show.
He hopes to be a mod on your channel one day.
Yeah, no. I'm never fucking with that again.
But the thing was, is like I said, my biggest thing is that I had Native scheduled for the show to do something with too. So it's I pick certain people for certain shows and things like that. There's a reason behind it.
Yeah, groovy, man. Totally.
Nope.
Understood.
Yeah.
Or I try. Will shows up, when he wants to show up because he has baseball, but
Run this shit.
I like
yeah. I'm good.
Love it.
Thank you, guys.
All right,
Boys,
we'll see ya.
thank you so much, man. We appreciate it.
Deuces.
We'll see you when we see you.
Everybody go spam their chat with just hateful shit.
Spam
Yeah,
it.
Appreciate
Bring
it. Yeah, please do. Please do.
I mean, it's not that far from what's been happening on our side of the channel.
Well, you done just saw what all went on with our we went to court. We got taken to court.
If I've ever needed a fucking drink,
You want to take a
in
drink or
my
not? I'd like to
fucking
just.
life.
I sent. Do you want to do a story or
Jesus
two?
H Christ from Latter-day Saints.
Listen, bro. We got.
You know that got me in trouble once on this show.
No, not just that.
When I said that?
next week.
We got shit, man.
No, it is what it is. Like, let's fucking do it. Let's do a story or two and then get the fuck out of here.
All right, what is the story?
You
What
want
do
a
you?
drink? You want? Let me get you a shot.
It's
It's Cinco de Drink. Let me get you a shot. I'll take a shot with you,
okay.
and then we'll do a story or two. We're not going to talk about what just happened.
No, that's done.
Although,
and left.
You can
recorded.
rewind and watch it and have some fun because that's what that was. We got to the bottom of some stuff. Cold Beer Confessional, Sage News, the Defiant Discourse podcast. I highly recommend you to check them out. But more than likely, you're checking us out because of them. So we're going to go fuck ourselves, but we're going to do a story or two. We're not done yet. I say we got about 15 minutes, right? We started a little
Damn,
after 10.
This Yaya has got no love for us.
Who cares? Read it. The best part about it is
every comment is just how small our chat is.
that's so awesome.
You gotta get up.
Do they want to call in?
By all means. It's
Oh
just,
man, do you want to call? Okay, what is the Yaya's name?
well, all I got is motherfucking Yaya.
Oh, so motherfucking Yaya,
Yeah,
would you like to call in and berate us? You may.
Yes, tell us how terrible we are, please.
I would love to, because like maybe Yaya is saying it in a way where it's just funny. Oh, you guys suck. Ha 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 ha. You know? You think? Or not?
Oh, no doubt, Char. We do. We're mindful when there's a guest that's gonna absolutely help views and subs and all that, but we do this for fun. Of course, we do it for traction, so we can keep on keeping on.
Is that what you're referencing? You care when you were trying to get a bigger show?
No, above that, it's Yaya. Just the last one was. Look at, there's like 21 people in here, and I bet you it's like all Will and Sage's people. That's just every comment I've seen is something about how small we are.
That's fine. When this rings, if it rings, you hit 1 to accept, and then
all
green.
Right,
so
get her done, because I got a wee, man.
We're gonna switch. So
all right, word.
So you'll see exactly. It looks like any phone to pick up. So if they call, read the number. Because if they got the balls,
yes.
If you got the balls to be in chat, you got the balls to call the phone line.
What? Yaya is Miss CBC for real? For real?
Yeah. No, but seriously, call the phone line. Like we knew that.
Yeah, no, we didn't. So, as it stands, the phone lines are open. 954-399-3631. Call in, say whatever you wish, whatever you will. It is all good, one and the same to me. We've captivated that, of course, there's a goal as you start out with any passion you have. I haven't been doing this for 3 years because it's good for my health. I do it because I do see something valuable in not pandering to any side or one type of audience, and not just being a show that just gives the information you want to hear. We're not a news channel. If anything, we're the channel that has the mix, the conversations you wouldn't typically want to hear or expect to hear in mixed company. And, the mainstream media is always within our little crosshairs. And we just, we're playing the game of life here, trying to have some fun while we're doing our 9-to-5s on the side. And with that, I hope everybody has had a happy Cinco de Mayo. Get your little tequila shot, honor the right side of my Latino heritage, Jewish, Colombian, Jubian. Yeah, that's okay. They could stand behind the keyboard and all that. I don't think y'all want to go there.
I can't tell you.
I don't think y'all want to go there.
No, we'll go there. Please call the phone 954-399-3631. Please, let's go there.
It's literally
would
there.
Love to.
It's the wife. Okay.
Is it really, or is it just like how like Miss USA changes every year?
Yeah, it could be.
It could just be like I don't mean any disrespect by that. I'm just saying I really don't know. I am such an old school radio listener that this whole show I was just giddy, full of like enjoyment. Like, oh my god, I'm having so much fun. I love all the drama.
I had mixed feelings. But,
I know you did.
But, at the end, it's like, you feel better. Fuck. Just like when we come in to the show and we're like, man, today sucked. I had to do so much work. And we look back, we're like, we had fun. That's what fucking counts. So, that's that.
Rising Phoenix, Unspecified V, Josh and Eli aren't going to build their channel if you treat people that way. Okay. I don't know. Unspecified. Unspecified said, Rising Phoenix, this is nothing to do with that right now. I stand behind independent mini. So this is going about
I don't know.
I don't want to get involved in that.
Again, the that phone number
did we miss something?
I don't know. I
Indy.
don't know if the people
What's going? Oh, Indy. Oh, now I'm following. Indy. Okay. You know what?
Do go on.
I don't know. I don't know if I should.
Okay.
I got a message, but then Char clarified what that message was going to be.
TZ Burton, super chat user. We always say thank you.
Yo, TZ.
Have a drink on me tonight for Cinco de Mayo with the Battle Royale with Sage News. Thank you very much, TZ. You are a true MVP. One of our real fans. They do exist.
Nah.
No. I know. I'm just screaming for clout here.
Let's Because you want to tell people what's going on next week. We have
We gotta figure this out.
It's a little fucked up next week.
Before there's an official announcement, I want to be able to talk to you. We have the same day off. I don't know. Let's see what
Can't do Sunday. Does anybody want to see a Sunday?
No,
day
no,
show?
We don't want to do that.
No, I'm just asking, putting it out there.
Yeah.
Would anybody be there for a live Sunday night show? Let's see what's going on.
I'm intrigued. Get her.
Call from.
Who?
We didn't hear your name, but call from. You're live on the air. What's going on?
My profile name is Yaya.
Yaya.
I'm Mariah, Will's wife.
So, Yaya, may I clarify? Are you actually Will's wife, or are you like, you know, the Miss
14
USA?
years, yes.
Of what?
We can add Will to this conversation, I'm sure.
No, I believe you.
Sure, if
And
you want to. I'm just trying to verify,
Okay,
you know,
I
you don't know who's trolling you or
don't
not, so
seem
that's
to,
all.
though. It's kind of condescending.
Okay. Well, okay. So let's take it as is. You are indeed Mrs. Will. It's a pleasure to talk to you, Mrs. Will. You have called in, and what indeed would you like to say?
Yes.
You have the floor, ma'am.
Oh, I was just responding to your call out for me to call in when I was speaking to your actual chat members, like fucking independent mini United chat.
Hell yeah.
Who was actively talking shit about you all that, you know, she doesn't appreciate the direction you all are going now. Because why? Because you all get help with views from Will and Sage, who have literally bigger platforms, whose people are watching your show and are in there to be mostly supportive while your own people are in there talking shit.
Well,
that's the clarification for the numbers.
And I just wanted to clarify. I did not fully understand like where the comments you were making were going. So, you know, my bad at misinterpreting.
I figured you didn't.
Yeah, it's
because
like, you know,
just came in.
It's you know, it's fucking. I'm looking inside of a toilet bowl here, but it's okay, and I understand some people have issues with that side of the show, but when it comes down to us growing, we're going to do as we do. There's nothing more I can say on the matter.
Right. No, I'm all for it. Like, I believe, like, you all have the right to stream what content you want, discuss what you want.
Whoa.
Just like
I'm sorry.
like Sage.
I do apologize for interrupting. I do want to say, Indy, we are not. You have been a supporter for a long time. Nobody here in this studio is going to throw you under the bus for subs. Fuck that, okay? I'm simply stating the obvious.
I will, though.
We need to grow. Yeah, I've seen you two have a beef. Also, I saw you on one of the videos, okay? Y'all doing good there. You have a beautiful family, okay?
Thank you.
Of course.
And I actually don't have any issue with Indy. She just has an issue with, for some reason, Will's channel, but that she admits that she watches. Just a handful of them, though. Not many, but enough to keep up with.
This is definitely
saying, like, be big about it.
This is definitely better than just, you know, chat tech stuff. So we appreciate you calling in. So
truly.
If you had to say what bugged you the most about this whole thing, what would that be? Because 100%, I am not following completely. I don't know what happened. I know there was a tiff, but if you like, what made you, why are you upset at Indy?
No, I mean, I'm not upset. Like, to be upset, like, I would have to care. And I don't, because I don't know Indy. Like, I was just, like, allowing her to be educated in the sense of the topic that she obviously doesn't understand when she is so disapproving of, you know, Will and Sage. Why? I don't think that they're doing anything bad when helping you all being on their channel, them on yours, whatever. That's networking. That's what people in this.
That is the name of the game.
Should be doing.
Yep, that's right.
We had, there was a thing that happened with, another panel channel that I think some of the, there. So it's yeah. May I ask you this? If you're trying to, how do I put this? If you why focus on one thing we all don't agree with? Because Indy, as well as Stuck in the Middle, myself, Josh, and Eli know that there have been conversations where we don't agree, and we will acknowledge that, and we have gone to battle with that. But at some point, if we disagree about maybe one or two things, but agree on about 30 other things, what is then the point of focusing on the few that we disagree? So we appreciate Indy's support. Very much. I understand that there is some previous hangups here between a different panel show. So I'm not trying to pick sides, yeah, you understand that, but I'm trying to also clarify.
I don't think you are, and I don't care if you pick the side of your supporters. He's been there longer than I have. I'm just coming into your show because of Sage and Will. So
I'm sorry, say it again.
Because I didn't just correct her. I said I'm just now coming into your channel.
Yes.
Because of Sage and Will.
Right, of course.
Yep.
We actually got a lot of viewers because of Sage and Will, so we 100% appreciate that.
And Sage saved me from I quit, and then Sage helped us get to 1,000.
Yeah, Sage literally stopped Eli from quitting the show.
Can't deny
that.
So
we totally get that.
Full transparency.
That's a good thing.
But I hope you understand
that's something that your supporters should encourage. I would think.
And they do. That's why I'm not understanding what had happened between you all.
Because you missed it.
Right. No, I did. That's why I'm asking you the question.
That's why you came in here all hot.
What?
So before I said because you missed it. You missed the conversation when you all came over. From ending the panel, it was already going, and then you came in, and that's why you popped hot until.
Popped hot? Did you say popped hot?
You were like, let Yaya call in.
Oh, yeah.
No, we literally, Yaya and everyone else that call in, because it's hard to understand what's going on. Like, I was hoping you would more so clarify the conversation via calling in, not just say that I missed the conversation. I understand I missed the conversation, hence why I asked you to call in.
And it's just like, I think it's easy for like people in your own audience to see Indy. I'm sure he, whoever is a decent person. I can't, debate that. But
a lovely woman.
Their role in the YouTube world is totally different than when it comes to Sage and CBC viewers. She is a Instaban mod. Like, if you are in any way associated, like if it weren't for Shar and Yori being mods right now, my ass would have been Instabanned. Anybody related with CBC and Sage.
Oh, you know what? I have to.
He's one of those.
I have to mention
on
this.
Other channels.
Yeah, you bring up a good point.
You gotta bring it up.
We had discovered, and it's still a mystery.
And somebody hears right now, Veritas, that was banned.
Yeah, well, and I think I know who that was, but somebody that came over, obviously from either Sage or Cold Beer, we found out he was on our banned list, our muted list, and that means one of our mods did something without telling us. So now we have to kind of reevaluate and talk to a bunch of mods and see what's going on.
Well, not just that, we actually went through and deleted some mods from being mods because we were like, wait, whoa, who's banned?
Yeah, do not take advantage of your wrench because you are having a tiff with somebody else. You are there for the bigger picture if you are willing to be as such. If you're not and you want to take out some personal issues, please unwrench yourself or let me know. I'll be happy to take it away for you. But otherwise, thank you eternally for the support you've given. But if it's gotten to the point where you're like, I got a wrench, fuck off, I can't have that.
Yeah.
Right. And it's not like his, most people who are in this little circle, I don't even know what category you would call it with the, like Will and Sage, like debunking QAnon and the political shit and all that. They want to say, like somebody just said, it's not us versus them, but it is. When it's CBC people going into other places, it's definitely us versus them, because we can't even say so much as hello without fucking Instaban, man. Just like with Christina.
I got Instaban. I saw the video. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. How can you say it's not us versus them when it clearly fucking is when it's you all doing it? But yeah, if they have the balls and come into Will's chat or Sage's chat, we don't insta-ban. You have to actually violate the rules, which are to annoy Will. If you annoy him, you're banned, which he'll do that himself, which is to make threats of violence, talk shit about kids, and saying something like, I feel sorry for those kids, that's their mom, is definitely not attacking children. So, like, that's my point, is, like, as much as they want to be all about, let's unite, well, then where, on what end, what ground?
Right.
As long as you're not associated with these people.
Yeah, you have great questions. And actually, just as we brought up on the stream prior, a lot of the times, you know, we are involved with what people say in the chat or what they do in the chat. So, you know what I mean? Like, you know, sometimes they just, you know, they do what they do, and we have to kind of we have to kind of reconcile with what had happened after the fact, as opposed to get prefaced about what they're going to do beforehand. And as you've just heard us say, we've actually found out some things in the latter or after the fact where we had to make a correction, be like, oh shit, these people got banned, that person got banned,
And we don't know why.
So I honestly don't know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I don't think you do.
Yeah.
I
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's very complicated because, like, you know, like, he plays a different role in your chat versus in different chats. And I'm not saying that because, like, I only, like, watch my husband's channel. Like, because I'm just not interested in the QAnon shit.
We're going to tell him you're watching us.
Yeah, I'm here. But,
I'm joking.
You know, but everybody else is hearing it because everybody else has been banned by her or watched her talk shit about them. And it's not just her. It's other people because we're the enemy. If you're associated with Will and Sage, you're public enemy number one. That's why Indy does not approve now of where your channel is going. Because you can't be associated with the likes of Will and Sage.
No, we don't do good with can't.
Other than exposing pieces of shit, have done nothing but help other people.
We don't do good with can't or don't. So, I mean, that's going to go where that's going to go.
Shamrock says, hi, everyone. India's the best. I would like to say that you're right. Like, you don't know where the channel is going to go. And shit, man. I don't know.
Help your channel should be good.
I just want to say, thank you. Here. Thank you for the clout.
That's what I'm most proud of, that Yaya called in, because we were kind of saying, oh, who's going to call in about this kind of drama? And Yaya called in. So Yaya had
I'm marking this moment
the biggest cojones.
And the time on the calendar. And I'm never forgetting this. See this piece of paper?
Yes.
I'm ripping it to forever remember that Yaya from Cold Beer and Sage News Network has called in, stuck in the middle.
Well,
that's going to piss
she
off our
did,
viewers, I guess.
because guess what?
I appreciate you all letting me call in.
Well, all of our normal viewers didn't call in.
Yeah, that says something.
So I'm not trying to goat them on, but I'd like to thank you for calling because you took advantage of that phone call opening. So thank you very much, and thank you for.
I want your channel to succeed. I think that you all can do something great. I think your all's channels can be just as big, if it's not bigger or better than Will and Sage.
Hang on. I hate compliments, and I would just like you to know that I only want this channel to succeed if people enjoy it. So I don't want any, falsehoods. Right. I just want people to enjoy entertainment. Eli wants people to enjoy entertainment, and if that translates, then that's what we hope. And if it's not entertaining, then we know because nobody fucking watches.
Here, watch this. Watch this. Hey, Josh.
Yes.
You're an amazingly talented.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Super funny.
Fuck you.
Your impressions. Fuck you. They keep me coming back.
Shut the fuck up.
All right. Your uncle committed suicide.
Sorry.
We're back.
Shut the. He did. He did. That was awesome.
Okay.
That was cool.
I brought us back.
Yeah.
All right. Wait, we're a little bipolar here. All right. I want to let you go to your beautiful family.
Thank you, Yaya. Tell Cold Beer Condemned we say what's up. We appreciate you.
Good night to you.
Go.
That was not in any way like a shit on the viewers, but
Man.
hey, it's honesty there. We left
It's
the
not
lines
a shit
open,
on
right?
the viewers, but you know how many times
Have we put the lines on and we're like, well, we're gonna just circle jerk,
and we're like, hey, we're gonna hold the phones open and
and we're just looking there like,
we got left to splooging while we're sleeping,
not
so
that-
to speak.
not that we have to stop.
I
that,
had wet
Josh.
dreams.
We don't have to stop that.
No, I'm not saying stop that. But
Okay, all right. I want to do it on a larger public scale. All right, so
I would implore anybody else to please call in to talk about that. I don't want anyone to think on the opposite side that we're not listening to you. Liberty Line says everyone compliment Josh. Josh, you had the sexiest mullet.
oh yeah.
I'm reading the wrong things now. I gotta go up. I don't like. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
He doesn't do well with it, guys. If you really want to get under his skin and see a true rage quit, just flood the chat with compliments, and he will literally probably punch somebody in the face. Better be himself.
Dr. J. Okay, here we go. Dr. J. Banana. You have Eli and Josh. You have a good show and great chemistry. That's what. Pound
Hey.
it. Pound it.
I got. Who said
Boom.
that? Who said that?
Dr. J. Banana.
I am ripping this paper to remember and hold for eternity on my wedding day, on the day of my daughter's wedding. I will take this paper and swallow it whole for some goddamn reason. I don't know. Ooh, I just swore. Can we do that?
So Burt Gummer says, I've never heard of any of these people other than Sage, and that's from CanCon.
I love Bert's honest takes on everything.
Yep.
And every time a video pops up, he's like, what the hell is going on? I really gotta pee, man.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Call from Yori.
Yori.
I'm not leaving for this one.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, great
How
Yori.
are you? The great Yori calls.
I'm okay.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm just gonna clarify and follow up based on what Yaya said.
Yes, ma'am.
The reason the conversation started, and it stems from all of CBC, the monsters. Actually, we're not monsters. We're piranhas. Not very many can swim in the tank, but that's neither here nor there. Was because Indy, who is a mod of yours, was saying she doesn't appreciate in the direction that your channel is going. And I would surmise that it's because you were on with Will and Sage, because there are many people in the chat that don't appreciate or don't, I guess, like the way Will and Sage convey the truth, let's just say. So that is where the entire back and forth stems from. Because why would someone who is a moderator on your channel not want to see your channel grow? Why would they want for you to be stagnant?
Well, I mean, that's a pretty sound question.
Damn. Yori, my head's broken right now. Like I look down and my head kind of like.
Look, I had some familiarity with there being some contention between, I suppose, a pocket of our viewers, supporters, and who we consider family. And I can do nothing for the time being but kind of respect that that's going to cause some comments that maybe, and I hope, they don't mean, or if it means they'd rather not see us continue to work with Sage and Cold Beer.
I don't like that. I don't like
that's
that.
not going to happen.
If
Right.
we had
that
to.
they're entitled to their opinion, and they're more than welcome to have their opinion. But when they are moderating for a chat, that opinion should be to a minimum. They should be doing as you request in the chat.
Yuri, this is where you're right, and this is where we have faltered with what we've designated our mods to do.
Yeah.
And that's by no fault of our mods. And in this moment, I do see the when things are they're complicated between one side and the other. What's that called? Like there's a you know what I'm talking about, right? There's a
conflict.
It's conflict.
Okay.
There's a conflict of
wait. This is stuck in the middle. We could say conflict.
Conflict. There's a conflict of a situation going on because, some of these people had an issue with us on some of the religion topic, but they were cool enough to bring it to our attention, as have they already done. But now we have crossed into
Well, we're in new territory. We have
different
to actually
territory
evaluate,
because-
what everybody's doing here. But
Yeah,
I do
I agree.
love Indy because I've known her to be nothing but a sweetheart for a very long time. In terms of the modding, I mean, we'll see where that goes. And you're being nothing but honest with your truth bombs. Okay.
There's nothing better than someone calling in to speak their truth as opposed to text it, and that's not a shot at anybody, but that's a shot at everybody who's kind of watched the show while we put up the phone line and have not called in. So, the 5149, the 51 goes to you for calling in and speaking your truth. So
Yeah,
we
it's just
appreciate it.
about a matter of you guys figuring out what specifically it is, how it is that you want your chat to run. Once you guys have that, then you can kind of see where each mod falls, and if some are not okay with what you want being done in your chat, then that's fine. Then they don't need to be a moderator. They can be a participant.
Yeah, this is
That
only
doesn't
recently.
necessarily mean that they have to have a wrench. But if you want your channel to grow, it has to be what you specifically want from the chat. They can't dictate.
We do need advocates that want the same thing as us, which is to grow.
Correct.
Yeah, and
Correct.
I don't think they don't want us to grow, but I do think that confirmation bias comes into play when certain people talk. So I do think
Correct. And I don't think that should be a thing.
you're right.
Because
You're right.
if you're going to moderate for a channel, you have to go with what the host or the hosts want, not what you personally believe. If you have an issue, you can bring it to the host or the co-host or whoever it is, but that's on a personal note. That's behind. And who's to say that that's even going to be addressed, or moving forward it's going to be an issue, or maybe at that time you can just step down, but it has to be what you both want. It can't be that, oh, well, this is what it is, and this is their chat, and I'm a moderator here, and you're going to do what I say. No, it's your chat, and you guys have to run it the way you guys want.
And that's partially our fault, because initially when we gave people mods, it was just like, oh, you're interactive, we're going to give you a mod. Oh, you're interactive, you participate, we're going to give you a mod. There was actually never any rules set out to why you're a mod or how we want you to mod. So actually, we need to take responsibility for them. You can't blame
we gave
the
no
mods
direction
because there was no direction.
No, that's fine. That's not like it's not like it's a guilt thing. It's just moving forward because you want your channel to grow. You just need to all be on the same page, regardless of if I'm a mod, if I'm not a mod, she's a mod, she's not a mod. All of the moderators have to be on the same page. They have to know exactly what it is that you want, and if they can't do that, then they shouldn't be a moderator.
Yuri, that shows how green we are. So I hope that exposes us for the frauds we are on the green side of the boob tube. So our
Don't worry
apologies.
about it. It's a learning curve. You guys are we're all learning a lot. So
It's a
don't worry
huge
about it.
fucking curve, Yuri. I don't know how we're gonna get over this fucking.
I can't
thing.
even see over the curve.
Yeah, it's like it's a mountain. It's a
Do they
goddamn
look like
mountain.
boobs?
I wish if it looked like boobs, it'd be fine. Everything would be perfect.
Wait. Why are we talking about boobs and where?
She
are they?
brought it up.
Oh
not
my
I.
You see the
God.
curve.
Yeah.
You can't see past the curve.
Yeah, she
so
said,
I mean,
is
during
it
the curve, You really
boobs?
can't see
Exactly.
boobs or butt.
No, it's just an ass.
We love.
That's what it
we
is. It's just
love
an
curves.
ass.
We love curves here at Stuck in the
Yeah,
Middle.
indeed we do.
Yeah.
Yuri,
So,
thank you
this
for
is
calling.
my 2 cents, and you guys have a good night.
your 2 cents is very appreciated.
And you know,
so thank
I
you very
really
much.
love those 2 cents because of the Jewish side. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he loves sense. So. Yuri, thank you
Have a
so
good
much.
night.
You too.
Good
Have a good
Thank
night,
you.
guys.
All right.
Yuri, everybody. Well, we're learning. We learn in real time. That's what we do.
Yeah, man. It's just all gravy. I'm gonna take that pee. Go.
You're gonna take that pee? You're gonna take that pee?
Yeah.
That's no problem.
Play a video.
If anybody else wants to call in before we go to just a little quick topic, because Mr. Chappellio did get tackled, and I'd like to just graze on that. Nothing serious, just kind of like just matter of fact, like what the fuck is going on? The man gets tackled, and really, this is just an excuse to play the video of the dude's arm who got tackled. You know, at the end of every show, we play a public freak out video. We like to get the freak out of here, as we call it. What better video to play than, one of this dude who wrote a song about Dave Chappelle in 2020, minus the E. He wrote a song. He was like, I'm going to tackle him at the bowl. Then COVID happened. 2 years later, his fruition came true. He tackled fucking Dave Chappelle. Fucking Dave Chappelle. We all knew after Will Smith done slapped at a man, shit would go down.
Call from
Char.
Char, what's up?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
It's going. How are you?
I'm good. And before I start, I just want to let you know, Kimmy is a better woman than me because I'd have flipped over the tables, just so you know.
Heard. Okay. Char's already calling in and saying, you know what? Better woman than I, because I would have already flipped over the tables, but... And she's about to go on.
All right.
Yeah, and I want to clarify, like, where a lot of this is coming from. And I did forget that I did say that about United, whatever, Indie. And what has happened was there was an issue. There was a conflict on a show. I didn't even realize it was 1A, 2A show. And even Christina plays into this. This is where a lot of this started from. I was in there, and I don't even know how I got in there. I thought I was on someone else's show, actually. So there were some trolls in the chat. And there was a guy named Monty, because I'm going to drop names, and I don't have a problem bringing the truth.
You can drop all the names
Monty, the full Monty, he was telling the guys on the panel that he knows who these trolls are, and he put it in the private chat, which of course was us, CBC. And I responded in that chat to Monty and said, that's some bullshit. There were a few other words, but I said, you know, when you come into our channel, I'm not going to block you, but I'm going to drag the fuck out of you for what you're saying in here. Because we already have enough problems. Like Yaya Mariah was saying, we have a reputation on YouTube, and people don't agree with what we do. They don't, and that's fine. Maybe one day if they're ripped off and they realize they're being ripped off, they can come over on our show and talk shit about the people that ripped them off right along with us. But I had mentioned to them, to Monty, that, you know, come on over or whatever. Fat Man Prepper, 1A, 2A, Chuck were on the panel later, not much later. I was writing in chat. They kept banning me. Every time that my timeout was up, I was trying to respond to what they were saying on the panel. 1A, 2A, and Fat Man did not have their faces showing. They just had a black screen and their, you know, pictures or whatever. But it wasn't showing who was talking. Well, Fat Man, I guess, I found out later it was him. He started saying that he should be able to shoot trolls, referring to me, that was in the chat, that basically my life didn't matter. I was a troll. I was no better than a pedo and all kinds of shit.
Jesus H.
So, wow. Yeah, I mean, it was crazy. I thought it was 1A, 2A that was saying it. So later that night, which they ended up banning me, by the way, later that night, I caught 1A, 2A in Gigi's chat, which is another chat that Independent Men United is in. She's in all of these chats. She can say that she don't know anybody. Bullshit. You know what I'm talking about. You're in all these channels, all the Liberty Warrior Nation channels, all 500 of them. And you mod for all of them as well. But anywho, I saw him in there and I confronted him. I called him out and said, I'm just sitting here waiting for you to come kill my ass. And he went up on the panel and made a complete ass out of himself. Which that's his own fault, acted crazy. He didn't know what I was talking about. Come to find out it was Fat Man Prepper, which I did apologize and say, I'm sorry, I thought it was 1A, 2A. We got it all worked out. Well, in the middle of us being on Fat Man Prepper's show, Christina starts showing her ass. Oh, Char, you started all of this. Char's the problem. And Indy was right there with her doing it too. So, and we worked it out. But the problem was he deleted that video, so a lot of his viewers didn't know that it was already worked out, and it just carried over. Christina put herself into some drama, and that didn't even involve her. She made it about her.
So this was the origin.
This
is the origin. This is the origin. I have, because you wanted to clarify this way earlier, and now, okay, now I'm seeing the picture here. Okay.
Right. Yeah. This is the absolute beginning of all of this, where all of this even stemmed from. So I had apologized publicly to 1A2A on a defiant discourse, but I also said I didn't appreciate him acting crazy about it and pretending he didn't know what I was talking about. Like I was just there making things up. Even though Chuck C backtracked and said, oh, wait a minute, I didn't know we were talking about you. I'm sorry. So that's where a lot of this came from.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Is it all beyond the point of reconciliation? I mean, I'm assuming so, but
this is the whole thing is kind of
full circle. Yeah, like I didn't know any of these angles. Is there any reconciliation? Is there any possibility that this side and your side can ever?
Can I say something real quick, Char and Eli? I do see a conflict of interest when. Man, I'm gonna piss people off. I'm sorry.
Okay, I mean,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. Freely. I'm speaking freely, but I do see a conflict of interest when the people we made mods, because they don't get along with somebody, they start to mod their comments on our chat or on anything else related to our chat. The whole point of a mod is to be unbiased, is not to bring your drama into the chat. So, I mean, this, like, honestly, this whole night, this whole, like, us being on Defiant Discourse and us winning that court case. You see what I did there?
Oh, yeah.
Us winning that court case.
Hands down. Indisputable.
Yeah. It really comes down to us being very green in chat and how to handle, some people in chat. Like, we're not used to that, but I do see the problem, and I believe Eli does too. That when mods already have a bias from other shows being a mod on your show, like a lot of our mods became Char, honestly, just as you. A lot of our mods came from mods because they were mods on other shows, not because any vetting happened, but just because we're like, yeah, fuck it, you're a mod on that show.
They seem enthusiastic, let's
And a lot of our mods don't like the other show that you mod for. Apparently, we're finding out now.
Yeah,
I had no idea there was a.
They think we're evil. I mean, they talk shit. And because there's such a big group of us, we see all these channels. Like if I'm not watching, there's somebody in our group watching. And we network. We know what's being said. And so there's a lot of things that do get said. But a lot of times, and I've seen Indy do it, is they'll write something and then they'll retract it. So it doesn't show back up in the live chat or, the live chat replay. So they can go, what? I never said that. I never said anything. They retract their messages all the time.
Okay, I've been wondering why. I'm not saying that I've seen that with Indy, but I've seen that a couple times tonight alone, like within the hour.
Right.
Char, I'm going to play something for you.
Yeah, because they don't want to be held accountable for what they're saying, but they'll try and hold me accountable, which I did forget that I said that. I probably shouldn't have called her those names. It was a really heated conversation, if I can remember correctly, based on what she shared in the chat about Phil. And we all have our own feelings about him. I have children myself, and I don't believe that he should be given a platform, being that he's a convicted fraud and child predator. I don't think he should have a following. He continues to prey on older, vulnerable people.
Regarding
and
Phil?
Obviously younger people, too.
You're referring to Phil?
Is Phil on a different panel we're unaware of?
No,
Hold up.
I've been watching this play out.
So is Phil on the other panel?
No.
He is not.
No,
Phil is actually... And this is what's funny is that, like, I see that everyone accuses us of going after.
Does Phil relate to
channels.
CanCon?
Phil's not on YouTube.
Does he
Phil
relate to
has
CanCon?
a huge following.
Do you know Cannabis Conservative?
Does he
CanCon?
relate to CanCon?
No,
Okay.
no. CanCon is different. Yeah, he does the election stuff. He does the politics stuff. Phil is a Q guy, like
Okay.
a fake Q guy.
Got you.
He's an opportunist. Yeah, he has a large following. He's been banned off YouTube. He's mostly on D Live and Rumble. His Telegram chat, I think, has like almost 800,000 followers. How many of those are real and how many are bots? We don't know.
I know his
but
charges.
he does have a huge following.
I know his charges. He should not be supported, predicated on that alone. And I can't. I won't say the word because he's literally trying to sue everybody that brings up that stuff.
Char.
Right.
If you don't mind, can you hold your thought real quick? I want to play the video I made when we got in trouble for stating our opinions real quick. I'm going to play you that video and then, go on if you would like to. I don't want this to sidetrack you, but here's the video I made after we got in trouble by said panel.
I don't ever want you to associate with...
Stuck in the middle.
Why not, Mama? Because...
Stuck in the middle.
Are the devil. I don't believe in that sort of thing personally.
Stuck in the middle.
It's one of the many tools of the devil. Bobby, that
Stuck in the middle.
is the devil, and I want you to stay away from her, you hear me?
Everything is the devil to you, mama!
Stuck in the middle.
It's the devil!
Okay, sorry. I had to play that real quick to keep people in. My bad. Okay, sorry. Char.
It's okay. You're doing good.
As you were.
Yeah, so we get accused of going after smaller channels, and we don't. We go after big channels, like Scott McKay, the Frogs, Mike Penny, David Nino Rodriguez. We go after the big people, and that's what they don't like, because a lot of these people in these smaller channels, they worship.
Hang on.
these
Sorry.
people.
Sorry, Josh.
Like, this is who they get their intel from.
Right.
So automatically, and they know who we are by name. All of them do. They watch our show. We've caught Jason Q on our show. Scott McKay's come in there. They've made videos about Will. They've mentioned us by name in their videos. So, for them to say that we attack smaller channels, that's not true.
Char, let me ask
we
you a
attack
question.
the bigger channels, and they don't like it. And because they mod for all of these channels, they do carry that over into the other channels. For instance, Rescue has a chat. I went in there. I've always been respectful to everybody.
Hold up. You know, we inspired Rescue to make that channel because
We
he saw
inspired
us.
Rescue to make a podcast channel, and Rescue was one of the ones. And Rescue's called into our show many times.
He was one of our number one supporters.
He was one of the ones that called in.
Show.
He left. He left us because we had an opinion on religion.
He left us completely.
And I love Rescue.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Well, you're gonna love what he did, because I would go in there, and I've always been respectful to everybody, including Indy, including even the people that have a problem with me or I have a problem with, because I'm not trying to start problems. A lot of times I don't type in there. I'll watch because it triggers to people. They see me in there and they fucking hate me. Like, the hate is just unreal. Like, I did something personally to them. Like, I smacked their kid or robbed their grandma or something. And it's not just me. It's everybody within our group.
And
but
is that
I went in there. Indy sent him an email with that screenshot that she sent you guys. And he asked me not to come back to his chat. He stopped his show and said, "Hey, if you're still here," and I said, "Yes, I'm here." And I just popped in to like the show and to show some support. That was it. And someone in here that's real close to me has a problem with some of the things that you said. So instead of banning you, or if you get banned, I just want you to know, could you please unsubscribe and maybe not chat?
Sure.
And I responded even respectfully, and I was like, it's fine.
You're going to talk about
that's
the similar...
fine, but it's just petty.
Char.
It was fucking petty.
Char, 1 second, and I need you to keep going, but I want to make this point out there. Indy, if you hear this, it sounds like you may have relayed our religion episode to Rescue. I would like an explanation as
that could have been
if this is the case, because it does sound like that this is the allegation that is being made aware, because Why would Rescue? Who is the common denominator between our show and Rescue?
There's also
Christina.
Yes.
Indy.
Christina, Indy,
and what?
Well, he said Indy
That-
inspired
Char-
him
Char.
to make his show.
He said Indy inspired.
There you go.
Wow.
There you go.
All right.
Man, I don't want to be. This guy's.
I don't want to.
Screw it. Char. You are illuminating us with information that we are newly aware of because, we were told many times that
Innocent until proven guilty. All right. Indy is saying she doesn't know.
Okay,
All
I just
right.
want to say that Rescue has told us that we stuck in the middle were
crossed the line.
reason why he began his podcasting career.
This
Char,
is the truth.
here's where I take your 51 over everyone else's 49 is because you're calling in. So Char,
right.
I don't want you to get egoed up, okay? And I mean, Char, listen, look at me, look at me.
Own that
look at me.
ego. Own it.
All due respect, I'm just saying, I believe you until I hear otherwise, because you had the tenacity, the testicular fortitude to call in and kind of give this side. I was very unaware of this. We were being, told other things. So thank you for giving us this side. That's all I can say. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Fuck.
And we're not able to get a lot of times our side out because we're censored so much in these chats. Like if people really knew what goes on, like if they've seen it from a different perspective, they would understand. And even with the other channels, though these Liberty Warrior Nation people and they're all followers, she can say she don't fuck with them, but she does. She hangs out with, she's in every one of their chats. She's modding. She knows who they are, but they will go into these smaller channels and settle there and start watching their show. And then somebody will go in there and start trolling them because there's that history between all of us. And instead of them being honest with the channel creators and saying they're here for us, they play victim, and these channel creators will go to their defense because they think, hey, this is my audience, right? I got to protect my people. So they're like, oh no, they tear everybody down. Like they're just here to take your channel down when they're not being honest. The problem is half of them are fucking frauds. I'd say more than half. They're spineless. They have no courage. They go along to get along, and we don't do well with those types of people. We don't do well with people that sit on the fence. We don't do well with cowards. Like, isn't that how we save our country, right, is to be courageous? God. And, like, all these people have no spine. It's the internet.
Whoa, cold beer
you can't
is
even
now,
have courage
is now
on
banned?
the internet.
Wait. Cold beer is now banned in our chat on his main, but Andy does the same thing to every channel. Well, I'm just, okay. We got to take care of some mod shit immediately.
Hang on one motherfucking second.
What are we doing here? What's going on?
Is cold beer really banned on our channel right now?
He said, what are you doing there? He said on his main, I am now banned in your chat on my main. And then he says, but Indy does the same thing to every channel.
What is his main channel?
I don't know. Did you ban? He's asking. Indy, he's laughing. Did you ban my main channel? Who banned? What the fuck is going on with this?
Indy,
we're in a precarious spot, and there's, I don't know what to say, man. But we can't have this. We need to reevaluate, acclimate, and pull it together.
My main cold beer condemned is banned. Hold up.
That does not sit well with me whatsoever. I've made it pretty clear. I'm a fan.
I'm confused.
I'm a fan. I hope to work with the man one day.
Cold beer condemned is now a moderator for your channel. So you tell me if you're now a mod, cold beer, please. Please let me know now if cold beer is a moderator. You can see later when you check.
Here, I'm gonna. Okay, yeah.
It was
he
V.
is. What?
Burt Gummer said it was V.
V did that? V has been one of our greatest
Unspecified
supporters.
V. Oh my G.
If I should be able to see that, I can't.
Isn't there a chat log?
I
So are you telling me this? Whoever just Big Chap just dropped the video.
Okay.
Yoribori.
Which I just expressed.
Are you guys telling me? Not this V. What the fuck is going on? Would somebody please call in and explain what the fuck is going on?
Oh, Burkheimer Live, not this V. Okay. Let's all take just a breather for a moment.
No, take a breather, but whoever the fuck can call in and explain what the fuck is going on, please.
It's not unspecified V, which I never thought it would be. And it's definitely not. Yeah, my backup is.
So who is banned? Why is somebody banned now?
We don't do that here, by the way, unless you're a bot.
I want to get to the bottom of who just banned somebody, because whoever just banned somebody is about to get banned. So who just banned somebody? Please.
I don't think we're.
Please.
I don't think we're gonna get that answer. We're not gonna get that answer.
Cold beer condemned. Cold beer condemned.
Wait, is somebody still on with us?
Oh shit, what the fuck? Cold beer condemned. Can you verify if your channel was just banned? Because we can then go back in who the fuck our mods are and figure out who banned someone. I was done with that shit.
Cold beer condemned, named not cold beer confessional. Gotcha.
To accept.
Indy. Hello,
Hi.
Indy. I'm very
Hey, guys.
fantastical to hear from you. Hello, Indy.
Yeah. So, as you know, it's hard for me to call in because I have my kids with me. So sorry if there's noise in the background.
Sorry.
Hang on. Indy, hang on one second.
Apologies.
Sorry.
We got
Okay.
this going on. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Speak freely.
Yes, it is very hard for you to call in. You have situations going on, but we appreciate you taking time out of your schedule to call in.
Yeah. So I just want to obviously address this ridiculousness. Yeah. First of all, this is exactly the direction that I was saying I hoped you guys wouldn't go, and this is why I reached out to Eli to try to fill him in on the situation before this happened. I think you guys were enjoying the attention from being involved with Sage and CBC and the views, which, you know, that's great. I mean, I know that's how you guys roll, and that's your channel. That's great. But this kind of attack, personal attack on Christina, on Eli when the comment was made, on me for comments when I've only called out anything that Char or that Sage or that Will has said, and specifically mostly Char. I don't talk about them in other channels. I don't ban people. Whoever they're talking about from Phil, I don't know Phil. I don't know Liberty Warrior Nation. I'm familiar with their channel. I don't follow them or watch them. If I sub to other people who are involved in their channel, how would I know that? I mean, you probably guys don't know this as much as people in the chat know this, but I'm subbed to tons of channels, and I am a mod on almost all of them. And I don't ban people. I mean, unless it's somebody that's been asked to be banned, or someone coming in under multiple names, or someone coming in changing their names, as this group will do, you know, to names that are mocking people that are on the panel, or people they're trying to run off the internet, as Char put it. You know, that's just not me. And the people that know me know me.
Are you?
Hopefully that includes you too. But
yeah, I mean,
I'm not so sure right now.
I mean, I like to think, yeah, I feel comfortable saying I've known you for a while, and I know where we agree and disagree and agree to disagree. But do you happen to have any knowledge on why there were certain people that were banned within the circle? You know, that the circle of the people that I don't know what to say, that, you know, within our circle. I'm at a loss for words, but I am curious, because I can clarify, aside from Cold Beer, his name, his account, or whatever the case, there were other people. There was one Free Rebel who is definitely one of Sage's or Cold Beer's that was banned, and we don't know why. We don't know who banned Veritas. Like, that is something, you know, we feel beholden to get to down to the, you know, meat and potatoes.
I don't think that I've banned anybody on your channel. I mean, other than like bots. And I just obviously didn't ban CBC. It wasn't unspecified D, by the way. It was Veritas who said that he did it. I mostly the joke, I think. But he's the one who said that he banned him tonight.
Sorry, Josh. Rage spilled soda on his shirt in a feat of passion. Is this
still Indy?
Yes,
Indy. I'm so disappointed.
No. She just went on to deny.
Sorry, I was here.
Every accusation.
About what, Josh?
She did.
What's that?
She's sorry about what? That's what she asked.
Indy?
No, I said, yeah.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
You said you were disappointed, and I asked what you were disappointed about.
I don't know if you saw. I got up prematurely. I walked away.
No, I don't think she can.
I had to use the restroom, but I did walk away. Yuri Boris says, Josh, take a breather.
I didn't realize you weren't there.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
To it later, but
she's only listening. She can't watch.
I'm not there. She didn't realize I was there. No problem.
No, she was just speaking, like 100% speaking to clear her name, and she's not watching.
I can't see. I'm on my phone, so I can't
listening.
see the chat or anything right now.
She's listening.
I'm sorry, Indy.
Okay, and she just spent like this entire time clarifying every detail possible. However, we can't lump everybody in a group, but we still need to identify.
I love you, Indy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you've been such a supporter. All right,
Indy's been always there
for a very long time.
Well, interesting then, Josh, that you would say that you would think that I would not be supporting the channel, or that your mods need to be trained because they train their mods.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
pretty ridiculous and a pretty low blow.
What did she think I said? Can you ask her what you think I said?
Well,
Explain to me what you just said.
I think she's referring to the advice that has been given regarding having mods.
No, I'm referring to Josh's statement that he made after the advice was given, obviously directed at me, about how mods need to be trained, and Char's comment about some mods, I don't know what her comment. I'm not even trying to misquote her because God knows I'll hear about it from like all 40 of their people or whatever. But it's ridiculous. And this I think is the direction I was saying. I hope you guys wouldn't go with it. And I'm sorry that you did. And that's my opinion. I'm not.
Indy, you're gaslighting me right now.
You can't have them on, or that you can't connect with them, or any of the things they alleged I just said. You can go back and look in the chat. I said, I'm sorry that you're taking it this direction or something like that. Like I said, I can't even go back to the chat right now. I'm just on the phone call.
Indy. Hey.
Yep, I'm listening.
Hey, I'm here. Okay? I am sorry that I jumped the gun. If you could please explain to me anything else that could help me, just tell me where I was wrong. Tell me where I was wrong in my assumption, which is why you called in. And I'm not Indy. Listen.
No, that's not. I didn't call in about that. I called in to clarify the situation with CBC, Will, Sage, and Char. And really all of these people that go from chat to chat. I agree with what Char said. She has been respectful in Rescue's chat. She's right. I did send the screenshot to Rescue and ask him if he was comfortable removing her from the chat, because there's others that I also know in that chat who have reached out to me specifically. And I won't give details because they reached out to me, as many do, knowing that I'm someone that they can talk to in confidence. But there are many people who have been hurt by Will and Sage and these people in their chats who do this. I mean, Eli, I think it got, like I said, the effect you wanted, but I don't know how really, truly offended you were by Sage's comment. But you saw they kind of jumped down your throat about it right away. There was no evidence needed or anything like that. And that's what I've seen them doing on multiple channels I follow.
Okay, well, all I can say, all I can ask is that you trust us moving forward. And
I want you to trust us moving forward.
Nobody
I want to ask
trained.
a question.
Nobody said trained the mods. They were offering the guidelines. The word trained was not used. Go ahead.
I want to ask a question. What pictures were sent to Rescue?
The same picture I sent to you and Eli.
Which was what?
That Char asked me to send to you just now, which is a screenshot from CBC's restream of Christina's panel, that I was on when Sage called in, and I tried to nip this in the bud with him directly then.
Okay, hang on 1 second, Indy. I love you. Hang on 1 second. This past time is fine. I'm not talking about that, but I'm talking about.
No, I don't, Char. By the way, I don't retract my comments unless I had a typo, like in the case tonight. I typed the letter U instead of I, and I deleted it and changed and wrote exactly what I'd written before and corrected a typo. I don't retract my comments. I stand by what I say.
All right. Josh's question.
In the past, when you know, listen, when the great falling out happened, you know, for Stuck in the Middle, when we lost Ricardo, when we lost a few people. Were you, because now I'm hearing about
that at all. I wasn't even in the chat when that happened. Like, I was told
what
about it
chat?
after
Wait,
the fact.
hang on. You just said you weren't involved in the chat when that happened. What chat?
Oh, I don't know. I thought my understanding was that there'd been some stream.
Okay. You're saying in the YouTube video in that moment you weren't involved in that chat.
What I'm saying is, what my understanding, I still don't even know exactly what happened there, and I'm not going to try to speak for anybody else.
I appreciate
on
that.
That didn't involve me at all.
Yes.
But my understanding was that they had gotten offended or upset about comments that were made during one of your live streams that I missed.
Yep.
Yeah, this one I definitely remember.
And then I saw Eli talk about it over on Jeremy's channel that night or the next night or something. Or maybe Zach's, but I think it was on Jeremy's. Eli, you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Eli, you remember what she's talking about?
Oh yeah, bringing up the whole topics that are not safe to go to, something to that effect.
Well, no, you'd asked like who was upset with you, and that was the first I knew anything about it.
Okay.
Was that you thought it was Rescue that was upset with you, or something, and that was the first I heard anything about it. Was
with us because he went missing. He went
I was not involved in that.
Indy,
at all.
may I ask you, in that particular episode, were you upset in which the material that was spoken upon?
What did you say?
In that episode, maybe 10, 15 episodes ago, you know, when you know the great falling out happened, when
I don't even know what the great falling out was about.
I know.
I really wasn't involved in that, so I can't answer questions about it.
It was okay. It wasn't around the Super Bowl.
To be honest, Indy, that answers the question more so. By saying, yeah, I don't know. To me, for me, when you say, I don't know what you're talking about, it makes me feel a little better that you don't know in what regards we are talking about, because we are talking about a specific episode in which we are referencing when we had a discussion about religion. And, you know, we understand where a lot of our original fans came from, and we respect that, but we don't cater to things that we don't agree with. So we understand that sometimes we talk about things that people don't want to hear. And we were told, Indy, not by you, but by other people, that you happen to be involved in some of the things that were being said, you know.
I can second this.
By somebody named R, that, you know, you were helping spread the idea that, you know, we were anti-religion and we weren't open-minded.
That's a whole lot of BS, because like I said, I didn't even watch the streams you're talking about. I don't know who said that or why. I literally was not involved at all.
Josh, Eli, you go with what you need to go with, but
I know a handful of the people that were offended.
I give Indy the benefit of the doubt, because honestly,
I feel she's earned it because of how long she's supported us.
Dude, time and time again, I've never been wronged by Indy. I've never been wronged by a Facebook message by Indy. Everything has been always very upfront. So that's why I'm confused by this whole thing. I'm confused about, like, I know Indy more than I know anybody. So for people to be mad at Indy, to me, seems like, okay, there's more so like a philosophical debate going on than, like, you know, a security breach or something like this, something that compromises the show. It's more so a debate of just like
Are you referring in which direction we're going and the what we all should be expecting, which we have not ever articulated in terms of the guidelines of what a mod should do. We never had that conversation.
I don't know if that's what I mean, but I'm just saying, like, when we talked about
theology,
in the idea that she is here for us, and knowing us, she makes decisions based on what we explain. So if there was any type of new development,
I would hope to be
informed. Okay, but was she part of that new development? Do we fucking know? No.
We've only hearsay.
No.
Only hearsay.
No.
That's all we got is the hearsay.
So,
okay.
In that moment, we cannot fault anybody, but we have to say, we have to ask where Indy was in that moment, because other people saw something that maybe Stuck did not see.
Yes.
Because Stuck knows you, Indy. But what we are asking is more so like, the outside perspective to somebody who doesn't know you. Where were you coming from that night?
I don't know what night you're talking about. That's the only night I think you're talking about is the night I wasn't there. That's what I'm telling you. Like, that whole situation I wasn't involved in. I never even watched it. So I don't, I only know about it from Eli talking about it on Jeremy's channel.
Yeah, mentioning the falling
and then I found out what?
I was telling Josh, mentioning it.
The falling out when it happened.
You had gone on and you had not mentioned Rescue's name, but you made it clear you were talking about him, and you were asking. You seemed concerned about why he was upset with you.
Yes,
and then
a little
he came
birdie
in and clarified. But
Indy, may I ask you this? Are you a fan of Sage?
No, I can't stand Sage.
Okay.
Not at all. The first time I saw, and he knows that, I've addressed it to him.
Are you able to be impartial moving forward?
I don't care. Indy likes us. That's fine.
Yes.
May I ask this question?
Yeah.
Indy.
But wait, hold on, let me say something. First of all, the main issue, at first it was just kind of a minor, like, I just don't, he's just not for me. But then, like I said, and I've said to him directly, when he has people on his or on Will's channel, which in my mind, they kind of go hand in hand, because I learned about them around the same time and they seem very involved with each other. So, I kind of put them in the same, lump them together. They have the same mods and same, main followers, it seems. But I first found out I first learned of Sage through CanCon.
Yes.
And I don't want to sit here and bash Sage. He's not up on panel, but I immediately just felt like,
when.
But then he's had several people on his. Let me say something, please. He's had several people on his panel and on Will's panel that I do follow and that I'm close with. A lot of people from the prepping community. You, Josh. I don't think I've seen Eli when he was on there. I think you mentioned tonight he's been on there, but I had missed that. But I went, when it pops up and it says that Josh is going to be on there, or Survival Living or Native or, whatever, like all these people that I am close with, then I'll go over and show support. And I'm not rude. I don't sit there and talk about anybody in the chat at all. I say hi to the people I know. I ask questions. Like I do to support any of the channels that I support, which are many.
Indy,
but I don't.
That's where no. I'm glad you went ahead. I'm glad we went ahead and let you speak the truth, because the truth you're speaking is 100% truth. The truth you're speaking is quite literally is like, guess what? I'm not a fan of everything CanCon. I'm not a fan of everything Stuck in the Middle. I'm not a fan of everything Sage News. But when these three people try to find a way to come together and speak that, there are things on both sides, Indy, that I can come together with and agree with. Am I wrong?
No, that's I mean, that's literally what's in my name on here. It's about bringing people together. That's why when I have gone to CBC's and Stage's chat, and their entire chat is about, or entire stream and chat, which I found out eventually one of the channels, I think it's Defiant Podcast, is that the right name?
Yeah,
is
Defiant.
Literally just about like kind of picking apart other streamers, but I didn't even realize that.
Indie.
So it seemed like every time I went and was watching, if not the stream itself, but you know, the panel, then the entire chat was just about tearing other people down. Well, I don't know these people, regardless of what Char or others want to say. I don't know Phil. I don't know what's the other name they said tonight? Travis. I don't know any of those. Maybe I know a lot of the people that follow them. That's very possible, but I don't know them. I don't follow them or watch them. So, you know, Char had brought up that I was speaking with her about the Phil guy, but I don't even know him. And the chat that I sent the screenshots to you from, and that I quoted her that she admitted finally that she said the comment, that was from a chat I literally did not comment in. And that chat was one that I wish, I mean, and maybe, I don't know how it works. I haven't tried to do this. You guys could probably tell me. But if you'll notice, that live chat replay isn't available on CBC's, on Will's channel. And I wish it was, because you'd see a lot of where these issues really come from.
Well, that is their awesomeness that they can then take a live video and convert it to a members video. Like we can't be
Yuri,
mad at that.
I don't think I was a mod for Travis, because I don't know who Travis is.
No.
I literally don't know who he is. Like I said, I'm subbed to several channels that many I don't even watch. I mean, I literally can't even sub to channels without unsubbing as a tool point of view. So, I mean, I try to support streamers in general, and if somebody recommends a channel in a chat, I'll sub it and go back to watch it later when I can. It's very possible I'm subbed there. I seriously got it modded there because I've never watched Travis. I don't even know who he is, other than like comments I've heard from this group right now here, and same with Phil.
Indeed.
I only know of their names from these people talking about them.
Indy, you know Stuck loves you, correct?
Well, yeah, I hope so.
No.
I mean, I've been here with you guys from the beginning, and if you remember, Josh, the first call-in I ever made was about us, you know, helping hold each other accountable and sticking through it and having these arguments and debates.
Look at my eyes. Hey, I've been looking at you, Indy, the whole time. Look at my eyes. I appreciate you. I'm not going against anything with what you say. I appreciate you for being a fan.
Yeah, a long-time fan.
And all I am suggesting is the idea that there is maybe too much tribalism going on between two factions who don't need this type of tribalism. And that's no fault.
I agree completely.
And that's no fault of your own,
right now
Indy.
to talk with you and try to squash it. But what I don't agree with is who's the cause of it. I'm getting right now a lot of blame for all of this drama that has nothing to do with me. The only person I really had a direct conflict with was Char. And she has actually addressed it more openly with me than anybody else has. I mean, she denied the comment she made. I quoted it to her. I sent screenshots to you guys, and she admitted that she did say it. You know, she's still kind of trying to, I think, kind of hem and haw about why she said it. But she's saying that it wasn't about me. It was about somebody named Amy, but it was tagged at me about in a chat I wasn't even in. So, you know, they're making a lot of accusations about me talking about them behind their backs when I have not done so. Although as I admitted, I did send that screenshot to Rescue because I'm not comfortable with them. I get attacked like this by this group every time I'm in a chat with them, which is why I haven't, you know, you modded them and I stopped like commenting in your chat because I'm very uncomfortable around them.
Indeed.
For this exact reason. I mean, I think you can see why.
And we do. But I hope you know that Rescue leaving us hurt us.
Oh, pretty fucking deep.
But I don't mean, hang on.
I had nothing to do with that. I had
Indy,
nothing to do with that. I wasn't involved in that.
I understand.
I didn't know about it until after it happened.
I'm just letting you know. Okay, so maybe
And I
you can.
actually have commented, as you guys, just so you know, I've actually reached out to him the couple times that I'm remembering, specifically Eli, saying, you know, if you guys are in touch with Rescue, let him know we miss him. I have reached out to him and said, hey, Eli mentioned you and said that they miss you. So, you know, I am not part of the division.
Somebody had said something very, very clearly and concisely to persuade him to say, I will never, ever fuck with Stuck again. He unsubbed. The only correspondence I've had is wishing him a happy birthday on his birthday. He reacted it, but he will not speak to us because of something somebody relayed.
And Indy, you
regarding
promised
religion.
that wasn't you, correct? You promised that?
I promised that wasn't me. I don't even know what you're talking about.
I believe.
My
Indy,
understanding of it was that it was something you guys said on one of your live streams that I missed.
Yes. Well,
So,
okay.
I
So
don't-
was it something we
I don't
said
know-
on
I
the
don't know
live
anything more
stream
about
that
it
you
than that.
repeated to him? You know.
No, Josh.
There's a small
Josh,
number of
it
people.
It wasn't me. Whatever you're trying to ask me about, I don't think even happened. I don't know anything about that. My understanding, like I said, was that it was something that happened on your live stream. That was a live stream I didn't even see. A comment that offended him or something. I don't know. I haven't spoken directly with him about that in terms of what was said or what wasn't or anything like that.
And I'd like
I don't know. But you should reach out to him about that.
You're
Why
right.
Are you talking about it on your live stream?
You're right.
I have personally,
Directly to him.
I
right.
reached out.
Can I apologize, Indy? You're right.
You're right. And I have reached out to him. He has chosen to ignore me, and I have challenged him in terms of being a man and being able to talk to me as a man. He has refused as such. I continue to wish him well, but it hurt, and that's clear as day.
But the fact that somebody else who didn't know us brings up Rescue, and Indy, we're not talking about you because we know you know Rescue, but I believe Yaya brought up Rescue, did she not? Eli.
Yaya brought up.
Did
Yes.
Yaya not bring up
we
Rescue?
heard that name, and that was kind of like a eureka.
So one of the things that we are still dealing with is the idea that during this time, during this situation, when everybody got mad at us because we had an opinion on religion, we lost a lot of people. And there were names, Indy, thrown around that said, oh, it was this
there's
person.
names being thrown around right now. Look at your chat.
Yeah, I'm watching. I'm watching.
What do you want me to say about it? I don't know. I was not involved.
Indy, and I'm going to let you know, as person to person, I hope you look in my eyes. You're over the phone, over the camera, over whatever, telling me you were not involved. I'm looking at you, and I'm telling you I believe you. Okay? So I hope you're not taking advantage of anything of our kindness, and I hope you're being truthful. Because I believe
I
you.
am being truthful.
You've been
The fact
here
that you're
longer
even
than a lot of
asking that
people.
is offensive to me. I have no reason to lie to you or to Eli or to anybody in this chat about anything.
Oh, and
ridiculous.
clarification to some of the people speculating in the chat. I, specifically and personally, will be the one to rewatch this entire thing and read every comment in the chat. So don't worry, Yori, I will be doing just that. I'll see everything that anybody said from beginning to end, good or bad. Don't you worry. But anyway, where do you want to go from here? I mean, I know I'm pretty much ready for a wrap, and
I don't want to go. Do you want to go?
I have to.
Indy. Indy. Look at us. Thank you. Thank you for calling in. We love you. We appreciate you
very much
and what you do.
Very much.
And we hope
that you continue to just be a supporter and a fan and a member of the family of Stuck.
regardless
no matter how
of
small,
all the bullshit that
no matter
goes
how
on.
small the chat is or the live viewers, we are happy to have those of you that are with us.
And with new people, I hope you give them a chance and don't go against them for whatever reason it is. I'm just saying this because
when they're calling me names, I'm gonna go against them when I see their
Just don't use the wrench. Do not use that wrench as a means.
haven't.
Okay.
I don't believe she
I
has.
This
Yeah,
entire
no,
time.
that was-
I can't stand half of them, and I haven't done a single thing.
And
so there you go.
That was not an
It wasn't
implication that you have.
It wasn't, and I will and I will stand by that and say I do not believe anybody who has experienced anything of the sort of the stuck in the middle chat that has been removed from, antagonized away. I do not believe you have experienced anything of independent. So please do not bring that up on one of our mods. We have one of our mods back. Just like everyone else has their mods back, we have one of our mods back, and we stand firm behind our mod, just as all you do stand firm behind your fucking mod. You got me? You got me.
I think they.
I love you. Okay, Indy, I love
All
you.
right,
I have to
good
fix
night,
my
guys.
camera. I'm sorry. Hang on, Indy. Hey, I love you. Okay, my bad.
You want a Xanax or something, bro?
No,
All
I
right,
don't. I'm
thanks,
just.
Josh. Good night, Eli. Good night, Josh.
Good night,
night,
lovely Indy. Take care.
I think I scared Indy away. Like even like I had Indy's back, and I was like, "Fuck this shit," and Indy was like, "Deuces."
I think that's Bert, by the way. But I really, dude.
That's fine. You gotta do what you gotta do, brother, man.
I know.
Call from
Bert Gummer.
to accept.
Bert Gummer.
It's the BG.
The OG.
It's the BG.
Oh my God, you guys actually answered. Can you hear me?
What is that supposed to mean?
No, we can't hear you.
What is that
All right,
supposed
just
to mean?
making sure. Just making sure.
Sorry.
My phone's broke. That's
Sorry,
why.
Bert.
I'm talking on headphones.
We're sorry, Bert. Our apologies.
Oh, no worries.
It's your fault, sir.
So, yeah. I just wanted to call in and make sure that everybody understood kind of the perspective of somebody as of myself that does have a wrench, doesn't know how I got the wrench, and everybody that knows me knows that I don't deserve a wrench. I'm half a troll.
Yeah.
And do stuff for laughs. And when I came in tonight, it seemed as if we were in a little
like getting a shellacking
battle.
Yeah, I
Oh,
saw.
yeah, there was a little battle.
I witnessed some of it. I can't wait to see all of it. Do not feel indebted to, read a mission statement about what you got to do because your name is Blue. That is only because we know
Right.
you. You are one of our people. You are certified stuck in the middle, and we love you like a brother. And that's as far as that goes. You don't have to do shit. It's a badge of honor to just have that name Blue. You ain't got to do a motherfucking thing. Now, are we going to reassess, like, how we treat future mods? Sure. But you're fucking family. That's what that is.
Oh, for sure. No, it's just funny because I didn't realize that, like, before tonight, I didn't realize people took modding so damn serious. You know what I mean? And I didn't realize that the new people that were coming in and stuff were so soft. You know, it's like, goddamn. You know,
hold up.
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Bert, I love you.
People could have been. No, I'm not hating. I didn't mean that in a negative way. I just mean like that in like a way of like, I thought that we were just doing internet like chat battle, and then people get it all like, oh, you're hurting the channel. I would never hurt your guys' channel. If people come in and they don't like the way I chat, please just take the blue off, and then I can just talk how I talk.
I can't do it. Look at the
always
flowers.
Nice. I just don't like stage, and I thought that we were fighting tonight, so I was like all on team Stuck. You know, I was like stage versus Stuck.
Your
Let's
camera
go.
just fell
It's
over.
no hate. Like I love everybody. It's no hate. It's just fucking internet talking.
You know, it's kind of fucking refreshing, because I knew that courtroom thing, which originally I was hoping to be just a phone call, but
That's why I thought it was fair game. I thought it was fair game, like a cool spot where we could just be like, fuck those guys, and at the end shake hands and say, all right, it's cool.
Oh, yeah, man.
I do that with everybody.
There was smack talking about us in there. It's all gravy. Nobody did anything fucking wrong. You know, it's
he's
hashed
right.
out. It's
Sage
gravy.
has good
yeah,
points.
he
Sage has
played.
good points. I just don't like the way he gets to them. It's just, it's nothing against him personally. I don't hate him. I've never talked shit. I don't know who anybody else is. Any of these other people. I have no idea. I follow you guys and I follow CanCon and a bunch of other shit. But as far as the chats, like you guys are my homeboys.
Bert, I don't know who I am.
Yeah, we don't.
Right.
But
Yeah.
like you're
But,
totally right.
If you guys want to send me those mod rules, I'll go over them and I'll see if I need to sign like an NDA or something. Like, if we have a contract that we got to go over, or some training possibly.
It's a
like, I might be
9,000-page
interested.
bill, okay? And you have to read every
Okay.
article and code and statute, and you do have to watch a training video. And then there's the, of course, mandatory nudes of your taint.
Okay, yeah.
Are you
no,
cool with all
that's
that?
Done. You should have those. Just look back a couple messages. You should have those.
Okay. Okay. Well, the rules
All right.
coming your way, so be
I
on the
do wanna
lookout.
say to the people that are still here from those other channels, and you see me in the chat, I am Burt Gummer. I mean no harm. I am literally, don't take anything I say seriously, because this world's not meant to get upset over shit on the internet. That's not what it's about.
Fuck, I could stand behind that.
It's all, look at everything as a learning lesson. Just don't take me seriously, and if you do, I'm sorry.
Were you let me just ask you for clarification. I'm tired of asking questions. I'm tired in general. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna get extremely drunk.
Go, dude. Let's
and,
go,
and
dude.
Josh,
Let's go with
stop
some questions.
breaking everything. You didn't call anybody a bitch while you were on the phone with me, right? Like now.
A bitch?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Right now?
I think some people are asking or clarifying that you called some people bitches, but I just want to clarify that you didn't do that on the phone with us.
No,
Okay.
dude, people just need to know who I am and know how I talk. Like, that's what I mean by, like, if people are going to be soft, and I don't mean that, like, I my son is soft. He's 4.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Word.
Oh my God.
Don't get so bent out of shape about a word. You know what I mean? It's the internet. Like, I thought we were supposed to be the people that were for free speech and the people that were for, like, if you don't like something, close your fucking ears. Don't read it. You know what I mean? Like, just whatever. If I call people bitches, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend anybody. Just as if, it's just, don't take me seriously. I have
Your
nothing but
beard
love,
still offends
and
me.
I mean that. So
the fact that you would listen to us in the shower while brushing your teeth turned me on,
Oh,
but
every
also
night.
offended me equally.
When I was chatting earlier, and you guys were in the courtroom, I was in the shower. I was like in the shower, thought we were like,
That's pretty
having
hot.
some fun, and then people got all serious.
Pitts, arms, and ass. While you're in the courtroom,
do you
Pitts, arms, and ass.
Do you use a washcloth?
Oh yeah.
There's a rumor going around that white people don't use washcloths.
Dude.
No, dude. I just use a brand new bar of soap every single time I take a shower.
Can I let Bert in on what just happened?
What
Bert,
happened? Oh God!
For the past 2 episodes, let's see, where is it? Okay, so for the past 2 episodes, this headphone has not worked whatsoever.
Oh, hold on. Let me look at the video because I can't play it at the same time. I'm on my phone, guys.
This headphone has not worked. Right here. Boom. Left headphone.
I'll see it when I look back.
Yeah,
at it.
no, exactly. That's really, it's neither here nor there. For the past hour, this headphone has worked. All of a sudden, came on no problem. It fell off my head.
I'm here for it.
The headphone broke. Fuck this headphone. The headphone broke, and now it's back to not working. I just wanted to let you know that you are part of my, like, I was happy again because, like, oh my God, this left. I looked at Eli and I was like, it worked.
Yeah, and I was looking
the
at you like,
headphone works again. I had so much joy in myself, and now
it's on yourself.
It's dead again, and you're in my right ear, and I blame you, Bert Gummer. I blame you.
Well,
damn you, Gummer!
I can only do so much when it comes to poltergeist.
Thank you so much, Bert Gummer. I appreciate it.
Are you still
thank
offering
you,
free
and,
gummers?
Hey, I would never want to hurt your guys' channel, and sorry if I offended any of these guys out there.
Yeah, man.
Bert, you never heard it.
Sorry.
Bert, you never even.
Come hate on my channel, not these guys. Come hate on my channel, not theirs.
There's still a clash in the chat, which I am so eager. I'm gonna have a big
No, it's
tall
'cause
drink
people
when I
don't like
rewatch
me.
this.
It's everywhere I go. People don't like me. I've dealt with it forever.
Oh well,
and
that
one day
I'm gonna have to unequivocally
they will.
say I don't give a fuck who doesn't like you because I love you. So that's that.
Bert,
We
love
obviously,
you.
That's what I'm here for. I'm here.
You
to
didn't hurt
rile
our
it up.
channel, my friend. Okay.
Hey, thanks everybody, and shout out to Indy. Like, real quick, I should have brought this up earlier, but utmost respect of what she's done and for your channel and other channels, and we see it. The people that have been here that have seen it, most of these people probably don't see it like we do. So I understand whatever that they see might be different, but it's pretty crazy to me that people would be talking shit about her because everywhere she goes, she got respect. I just don't do the internet enough to understand what's going on. But shout out, Indy. We all love you. And sorry, everybody. You get all panties in a bunch. So,
Bert, thank you, brother, man. Appreciate you.
all right, love you guys.
Love you, man.
Indy is like most hardcore subscribers, where they will go on somebody else's show and we'll plug your show.
Yep, she's actually one of the few mods that actually diligently plugs.
I don't know what had happened in between all there, but I hope we can all, come to some type of reconciliation.
Remember my old school saying for the PP, which is,
what's that?
Go out of your way, folks, to find what little unifiers are out there, because I guarantee there's far more than there are dividers in this world that we choose to focus on and allow ourselves to fraction into tribes. So let's celebrate those unifiers. We all bleed red, we all love an orgasm, and we all enjoy free speech.
Char says, tell her to take your advice, Bert. Stop being so butthurt about being called a name on the internet, maybe.
Call from.
It's me.
Who's me?
It's me. What's up? It's me.
It's V. It's V.
It's V. It's V.
Unspecified V? Like the best V in the world.
Hello, V. Yes, this is the best unspecified
I'm still
V.
getting over being sick. I've had some kind of flu bug for almost a month now, but I definitely am going to come in here and stick up for Indy because I've known her for years. And yeah, she's a great mod. And really, I don't have a whole lot more to say than that. And I'm not criticizing other folks in here that I don't know. And I don't go to their channels. I'm sub so many channels. I ain't got time for this. I am still working. I am helping raise grandchild now. And I'm busy. But I try to get on here every night with you guys.
Can I say you make sick sound good?
Unspecified. God damn.
I had to
How come being so sexy?
I had to add the cringe. I had to add the cringe, by God.
I can't even yell at anybody right now because I try to yell and I lose out my voice. And this is how long I've been sick this long. But look, I just saw some words flying in chat and it was hurtful to me that you guys weren't looking over there and saying anything. And there's, other things that, there's some things to consider. I mean, I learned a lot about being a mod, dropping links. I don't think, in fact, I've never hidden anybody. You know why? Because I got hidden one time in a chat room where I had put in some fonts and somehow it didn't like my fancy fonts. And I got hidden for that. And I wrote I was trying to write the person whose channel it was and asked them to unhide me. And they were like not even getting any of my messages, even down in the chat after show. And so I think hiding people is bad. I mean, I might hide somebody if they were a bot, advertising sex or something. But, that's the only thing. I don't use that option. I use hide the remark if it's horrible. And I've rarely done that. I think it should be freedom of speech. And I'm on quite a few channels, but your streams are pretty much like say what you want to say. So it's very cool in here,
Yes, that's what we always kind of thought too, which is why it was even more shocking when we saw there were some people that were banned without our knowledge, and that some things were hidden. But
we have to acknowledge that's our fault.
Yeah,
because there are some people who come from a channel who are like, listen, if you're a mod, you need to do this. And, maybe we should start doing that. I don't know. I'm not one to say that's what we should start doing. Well, yeah, I am because we're one half of the show. But what I'm saying is the idea that, I don't know where we should go from here.
It's preemptive. We don't have to address it and make it happen right now, but it's something we're going to discuss.
Next Monday, we will have a definitive answer for this.
Yeah,
I know you're on overtime, Eli. I know. And you know what? I am really, really proud of you, waiting to drink.
Yeah.
And that's really a good thing. I'm proud of that. And as a mom and now a grandma, I feel like,
Sexy
hey, you guys are like in my family.
Wait. You're a GILF?
Shut up, dude.
You're a GILF.
I'm a GILF. I am a GILF. I've been told that, so I know what the hell it is.
Yay!
I know all about that.
I'm a yaya. I really am. So, and that the yaya is Greek for grandma. I mean, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm also a shita. I can't even talk with Miss Cold. So yeah, I married a Jewish guy. I sure did.
Hey,
but
L'chaim.
yeah. L'chaim.
Mazel, damn right.
I know how to say that too. So hey,
we know how to
you know
use
what? And I
every
have
inch.
every kind of person in my family, and you know, I'm all about that. Shut up, Cars. I can see you calling so good. I thought you said stripper. I'm like, oh my god, no. Okay, you guys. Anyway, I'm gonna hang up.
Thank you so much for calling in. It's very good to hear from you and not just to see from you. So we love you. Thank you so much.
Thanks for answering my call. I know it's late.
Thank you for calling in. That's really what we don't fucking thank us. We thank you for calling in. So thank you.
Keep on gilfing, lady.
Yes,
keep
on gilfing, okay?
Or dear V.
Gilf Gilf, Gilf, Gilf.
All right. Shut the fuck up.
No.
Seriously. No, you're joking.
Thank you to
Unspecified V.
Thank you, Unspecified V.
Just sitting here like I'm putting it out there. He's like, who was that?
That's a joke. We're joking. We're having fun.
He's
here.
Joshy Joshes. I'm Eli. I'm gonna have a drink. You want to stay with the people? They love you. Everybody's saying, "Oh my God, he's
love
gorgeous."
Us. Shut the fuck up! You're trying to give me compliments.
Stop breaking your fucking studio. I'm getting invested and I'm drooling on the mic.
Just bring me your shot back, and I will stay here with the people. Okay?
Okay. All right. I will do as I'm told.
This is the second time I've.
You're knocking over the cameras. You've spilled 2 cans of soda. I don't know how many water
I'm sorry.
utensils you have broke. Oh, guys, if you can't hear, he's apologizing profusely. And I'm reading the chat.
Fuck is the camera for this shit, dude? How the fuck did I?
You get to hear Josh in real time have an ulcer. How about them apples? Indeed, Jim from Florida. Hey, you're from Florida. Drink is on me. Jim.
God damn it, Jim.
Hey, man, we don't use that name in vain. We use all the names in vain.
Brother, dude, go get the goddamn.
No, you're going to fix that camera. Okay, there you go.
It's fixed.
I'm going to get the thing.
I need you to go get me a shot, too.
Yeah, why you going to be so rude? Don't you know I'm human, too?
Oh, God damn you.
I'm going to marry her anyway. Give me your shot.
People hate us right now. Yes, let's see. I don't got that one. Cool,
I'll go find another one.
Just, hey, give me a new shot.
Don't yell at Kimmy.
Sorry. Okay. Bert says, Gilfs rule the world. Agent says, Bran, I did. Steve, Harhola. It's almost like Ola, but he says Harhola. V, you are awesome. Steve, thank you for saying that for V. Miss Mo, I think I'm done slumming for the night. That's fine. Ducks says, go. Gosh, Josh, don't be too clumsy.
Gosh.
What the fuck? What the fuck? How dare you? Yeah. Did you bring me a shot?
There's a shot.
Thank God. Unspecified V, I typo, retract that. Charcar, same here. Wood sitters and all.
Can I be honest, Josh?
Please.
I have learned to be afraid when you drink on the show. So are you going to be okay?
Is that when I beat women?
Yes. I mean, she's recovering out there as we speak. She's still leaking, by the way. Not the fun fluids either. But
I had my headphones come back working.
Yeah.
And I was very happy.
Yep.
And now I have one again. This one's working. This one went away.
Keep destroying your fucking studio like
and
a
now
madman.
I will cry.
Listen, you handsome, talented lunatic. There you go. All right, yeah. Are you sure you want to stay alive for the duration here? Because
yeah, I'm gonna go get another.
I'm a little nervous about you. Well,
I'm nervous about you, motherfucker.
I'm done. Yeah. Okay.
I'm fine. How are you?
My firearm's not on me, so we're relatively safe.
Do we have any topics in the chat that they want us to address?
No. I'm gonna leave you to it. You said I'd get you a shot and I can escape. I'm escaping with my life. I'm also worried about you right now.
Oh.
I really am because you're a good man.
That's what he means. He wants us to.
No. We don't have to. I mean, he could stay with the people. I offered. Hey, you want to stay with the people?
Eli.
Yeah.
How many times have I told you the show I enjoy doing is not a solo show?
Well, right now
I love each and every one of my audience, brethren and sisterin. But it's not the same.
Do you love the theys, the thems, the sherms, and the worms?
Worms, no. Sherms, yes.
Okay. All right.
With that said, my friend.
Woo-hoo, okay. Much love, everybody. Remember, First off, we
The
hope
1st
you
of
enjoy.
December.
We hope you enjoy the channel for what we put out there, regardless of how many people are with us live. We love what we do. We love the people that support us. Like, share, subscribe, comment when the stream goes down so we can continue any sort of conversation. Say any random word that comes to your mind. It helps the traction and the algorithm. With that said, that little thing, that little saying that I mentioned, find the things that unify us, people. Please. We don't need to be tribal. We don't need to be arguing. We don't need to hate each other because something that someone said at some point, and this happened back then. We are Americans. We are human beings. It is beholden to us to find what brings us together and unifies us, and not what divides us. Thank you.
Or we do have to fight with everybody.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, it's all it is.
Anarchy in the streets. It's the purge out there. Fuck this shit. I'm out.
My camera sucks. That's it for fucking Stuck at Night. We'll see you again Monday, where we have some bad news for y'all. Thank you for the 3 days this week. We appreciate you. We'll figure all this out. Don't hate anybody. We love everybody. You should love everybody. Never hate somebody just because of the words they said. Let's figure this out. We are bigger than that. You are bigger than that. We are bigger than that. We are all bigger than that. And with that said, let's go lick some vagina, as Eli is suggesting. No? You don't want to do that?
Peace.
Peace and love.
Crackers. That was racial.
We'll see you Monday.